We are going live shortly, episode 190, episode 185. I cannot read, I cannot speak today. But we are here to talk about a lot of stuff, including Black Panther, Wakanda Forever discussion, non spoiler, as well as trailers for John Wick, Chapter 4, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Knives Out, Glass Onion. I just mixed those words up. Anyway, tune in for the show.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilmen. This will be our 185th episode. Yeah,
We've done a
and
lot of
today,
episodes.
today we got the usual four of us. We have Albert, Kelvin, Ariq, and Teguh. Welcome back to another Nonsense November. So, who knows what we might be talking about today?
Who knows?
You never know. So, Albert, what do we have in store today for the movie
The
part of
the
the show?
nonsense part of it. Oh, the movie part. Oh, that's
The
the
movie
that's
part and the
the
nonsense part.
okay.
Just the boring
Uh,
part.
the boring part is the movie part or the nonsense part. We gotta figure that out.
The movie definitely, yeah.
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 Let's run through them. Get to the nonsense. But yeah, no, the move for the movie part. We got several stuff. We got three big trailers to talk about: John Wick Chapter 4, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, and Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery. Official trailers for all of those just dropped. And then we'll also be talking about Studio Ghibli and Lucasfilm on their project together, still unknown, as well as a live-action Gears of War film in the works. But of course, we start the show every week with weekly watchies, unless we do it with nonsense first this week or weekly nonsense.
Clean nonsense.
Nonsense watchies.
Nonsense watchies.
That's just whenever Teguh opens YouTube. Nonsense watchies.
Nonsense
Nice.
watch.
What? Okay, but I don't know. I don't have too much. Well, we'll see what nonsense comes out later. You know, you
Well, I
can't
got.
prepare for that.
Well, I have a story to tell, I guess, with you.
You want to tell it now or after weekly watches or like?
I guess I can tell it now if we want to just go ahead and tell it now.
All right. Let's start a little bit of nonsense, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit under the weather. Thankfully, it's not COVID. I got tested, and my biggest guess was it's because of the Carly Rae Jepsen concert that I went to last weekend after the show, the Saturday after the show, and I'm still suffering from post-concert depression, where I'm just trying to relive. I'm just trying to relive the concert over and over again because it was insane. I've said it in the past that I went to her. My first concert ever was hers, but the energy is very different from an Indonesian concert and a American concert. Plus, last time I was like in a VIP bleacher seat like that to get like a good view and like I'm not stuck in the pit. But this time around, I wanted to be in the pit. I want to experience what it's like, and I got lucky. I got a front row, not front. Yeah, it's like 6 rows back. And I was able to see her really close. So the front crowd is like the most energetic. So I was in that crowd. But yeah, it is insanity. That show I have never. I DM everyone in the we have a group chat. I DM the group chat like this is the most insane show in the world. Everyone was singing along, and then Calvin snarkily remarked, "Isn't that what all concert is supposed to be like?" I'm like, Calvin, shut up. I'm just trying to showcase how great this is. Okay, let me live my
I
moment.
do.
Why
As
do you
someone
have to
who's
insult
never,
Calvin like that?
as someone who's never been to concert, I just assume every concert goes like that, because from what I see from like K-pop performances, they were like
That's
that.
fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Am I allowed to show a sample video with music, or should I not? Or should I just show the video
We
without
got
the music?
copyright for that. Sing the
Well,
music, Albert. Show the video, but you sing the music.
no, I won't. Um, let's I guess
I
I'll
guess
show.
as long as we talk over it, right?
Well,
You know.
well, yeah. I guess we'll talk. I'll talk over it a little bit. Plus, the audio is like muffled anyway because it's from footage.
Okay.
But this is available on my Twitter if anyone wants to watch it. This is not my angle because I'm up front, but this is pretty much like in the beginning. This is like her second song in, and the crowd is already like alive as hell.
All right. Where's Albert?
You cannot see me. I'm like somewhere in the front, but the energy is insane. Like this, the whole night. This is the
Okay.
energy from the crowd. It doesn't let up. It is wild.
Huh.
And actually, I have a picture where I'm curious if you guys can find me, but it's probably impossible for you guys to see it. But I found like a group picture from someone in the stage.
Okay. Alright.
But yeah, anyway, I was curious, like, okay, it's all concerts like that. I shared that footage to a bunch of my friends who went to concerts, and they're like, I've been to a Lady Gaga concert, a Charlie Puth concert, stuff like that. It's like the energy is not like that. It's a lot more tame. And then like I talked to some
Doesn't
other
Charlie
people. They said,
Puth makes like sad
yeah, it's like
songs?
it's more like ballads in a way. So
Yeah, I don't think
does,
you can
it
like.
does make sense.
Woo! Depression.
Depression.
Depression, bro.
My girlfriend broke up with me. Woo!
Okay, that's how exactly how I celebrate. And never mind. You know what? It's about Albert this time. Go on.
But yeah, basically, I was asking people around. I was like, "Oh, is this what a lot of your experience are like?" No, this is like actually kind of intense. They said. I'm like, "Okay, that's crazy." And apparently, the Chicago show was one of the wildest ones because they overbook it. But from what I heard, because I said this backstage, but I found a Reddit, Carly Rae Jepsen fan Reddit page, and lots of people were sharing videos, and they're like, this energy in the Chicago crowd is like way more than my crowd, or blah blah blah. So I'm like, damn, okay, so I guess I got lucky with like an insane showing. But yeah, apparently they overbook it, and like a lot of people are unfortunate. Like I got very lucky in the front. A lot of people are like way in the back, and they cannot see shit. I'm like, I feel bad for you.
Sucks to be
But
them.
that's the thing
yeah.
I always thought about concert. Like, if you don't get a good place, I feel like it's like,
Yeah,
what's
I
the
guess
point
so.
of coming? Like, you cannot see them. I'd rather watch it on YouTube, you know, where I can see the
See, but that's
the
the thing.
singer.
You don't get the
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, here's the thing. You don't get that energy though, because if you watch it on YouTube, sure, you see the performance, you don't feel the energy. What you gonna
guess
do?
so.
Watch on your phone, singing along like, yeah, let's go, reacting to a YouTube phone.
You can't do that, I
It's so
guess.
depressing compared to just being with the moment with everyone else and singing along. You know.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, the crazy thing, I looked up the set list. She has 29 songs. She performed 29 songs. I didn't know if it was that was normal or not. Apparently, that is a lot for a concert standard. And I was curious, so I looked it up other people's concerts. I looked up her other concerts in the past. She has had like the several tours, right? She usually like kept out at like 19 songs, 19, 20 songs.
Oh.
I looked up like Dua Lipa. She usually tapped out at like 21 songs or something like that. I look up Taylor Swift. She's usually around that same range as well. Like Max is 21. Carly Rae had 29. Like it's an 8 songs difference, but that's a lot because that's like each of them was like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. That is
Yeah.
a long performance, and her energy
is.
does not die the whole time. So that is impressive. So yeah,
That's pretty impressive, yeah. That's pretty impressive.
I'm just championing her. I'm just like rooting her on. If anyone have a chance to go to her concert, go for it because it's amazing. I think she might be going to Japan to go. I'm not sure, but her fan base in Japan is huge. Did you know that?
I'm pretty sure Teguh only knows one of her songs, or maybe two.
Oh no! Which one is it? Which one is it?
If you haven't heard of Call Me Baby, I have no idea where you've been living in.
Have you
Yeah,
never
the
heard?
one.
Have you never heard of the song that I that I just showed a clip to?
No,
I've,
that was the first time I heard of it.
I recognize it, but
It's one of her best works. Is "Run Away
The-
with Me."
I've only known two
I've
songs.
heard of
One
it,
is
but
Tom
not-
Hanks and Call Me
It's-
Maybe. That's it.
That's I really like.
Wait. What's the one
Yeah.
with
It's one
Owl
of those
City
songs
called?
that like I'll listen to it, I'll jam
Good
to
time.
it, but I won't like seek it out.
Oh,
Oh
good
yeah.
times.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, so I guess
We
I
yeah.
know
don't
Yeah.
three
even have to
songs.
try.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
So I really like you. You know, Good Time. You know,
Call Me Maybe.
Call Me Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, that's the only
Yeah,
three
I
I
think
know.
that's it. Yeah.
And I mean, that's
I
the
don't know
holy
anything else.
trinity of Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
pretty much
not
it.
the
Holy
Holy Trinity.
Trinity.
That is not a Holy Trinity of Carly Rae Jepsen songs.
Well, I'm sorry.
Call Me
I'm not.
Maybe.
I'm not part of the
Potentially.
Republic. I was gonna say another word that would have got us banned, but like,
Knights of the Republic.
but I'm not part of the Republic. Okay, shit. Dude.
Let me explain my name why I'm called Knights of the Republic. This is a weird running gag that happens on her concert. Apparently, I don't know what happens. I think like one day on Twitter, someone's like, "Oh, we should give Carly Rae Jepsen a sword." Just because she's like the queen or whatever. I don't even know. I don't exactly know. She's like she looks gonna look badass, and then it sort of like took off, and she knows about it. She acknowledged it, and one of her concerts one day, someone brought like a plastic sword and give it to her during the encore, which is always cut to the feeling. And now almost every concert, someone in the crowd sneaks in a sword, like either a Minecraft, like a real life Minecraft sword, like pixelated, or like a balloon sword or a lightsaber, like a plastic lightsaber. But they somehow managed to sneak it in through security, and they brought it into the concert to give it to Carly Rae during the encore. And during my concert, the person who pulled out the sword was right in front of me. Like the encore was happening. In my brain, I'm like, okay, this is great. I hope someone brings out a sword. Suddenly, this guy just whips out a sword from his back pocket. I'm like, what the hell did that come from? And it's just like holding the sword. And I was like, oh, Carly, look at the sword. Look at this. I hope she noticed. And then soon enough, she noticed. And then she asked for it. And then she brought the sword up. And she just like singing with the sword. And it's like so cool. So it's like, like the Knights of the Republic because the sword thing. But I don't know where that trend started, but it's just a weird. Like if you Google it, there's so many photos of Carly Rae Jepsen with swords, just because of this.
That's a very intricate inside joke. Even our inside jokes isn't as complicated as that.
That is very
like Dumbledore's Arby's is very easy to understand.
it's just a typo.
Luckily, Carly Rae Jepsen name kind of fits with the Republic.
Republic.
Yeah.
But so none of you ever heard of Run Away with Me?
No, I
No,
think I've heard of it, but it's not
never.
like something I.
That is the
listen
first
to
thing
it.
that you have to listen to. I think that's probably her best song.
Yeah, even if I have, it's just
And
kind
the
of like, let's say in the convenience store,
Mhm.
then I'm like, okay, pretty good.
pretty good. Her music video took place. She recorded part of the music video in Japan in this Shibuya Crossing. No, what's the most famous crossing in
I
Japan?
guess it
Tokyo.
is a Shibuya one.
The most famous one. If it is, then yeah, a part of her music video she filmed it there.
Of course, it's there. Yeah.
Of course, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the big photo. If you guys can find me, good job. Probably you guys won't be able to find me.
Where's Albert? I don't know.
Fine. So Albert is on the 6th row, right, or something. So
Yes,
let's do
and
the math.
in this photo, I'm holding up my phone with my left hand.
Wait.
So
I think that's him.
no,
I think I see him.
Which one? Move my cursor up, down, left, right.
Up, a
Okay.
bit up, a bit up. Stop, a
Stop.
bit down.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
And then okay, good. And then go to the right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, there. Stop. No, a bit left. Yeah,
Ah.
there. That guy.
Albert?
That is me.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Ariq! Wow!
That is me.
Wow!
Great job. That guy right there with the long
Wait, he's the
locks.
sword man.
That's the guy with the sword. He just pulled it out of nowhere. I'm like, Jesus.
Wow, that's the sword man.
Albert, you need to
You
post
almost
this
cut
on
me
your
in the feeling.
Twitter and then do the whole like, where's
Where's
Albert?
Where's
Albert?
Albert? You know what's funny? I sent this to my family group chat. I'm like, hey, look at this photo. I found this on Twitter. Can you guys find me? And then like not less than like 1 minute, like I want to say like 6 seconds passed, and my mom like respond with a picture circling me. I'm like, what the heck? That's so fast.
I think Albert's
I guess
just very
all-
recognizable.
Yeah.
How did you even?
Is all-
It
No,
took me
no,
longer
your-
to find.
no,
It
your
took me longer to
giveaway-
find myself than
No, your
you found me.
giveaway is you said left hand. I can literally see which hand that guy's holding up. Most people are holding up both of their hands, or their right. It's like you're the only one holding up this left hand.
Yeah, probably the reason for that is because there is the guy in front of me is shorter on my left, and the guy in front of me is taller, and I cannot record my right hand because all I had is get his head. So I was
Right.
like, recording with this one.
Well, there you go. You found
There you
Albert.
go.
That guy at the top of the
little mini game
podium.
there.
That's like
Oh, this
actual
one?
royalty. Yeah, who's that
Those
guy
are
on
the
the
those are
podium?
the VIP seats.
Oh, look at that. They look
Ah.
down on you like you're scum.
Like what's that meme? The owner is
Like,
just like looking down on them
peasants.
like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we were talking about or like these rich posh people just standing like this.
Is that the
or
one
something.
is that the one of the Star Wars guy?
Is the Star Wars guy?
No,
I
the
don't-
look of
I've
superiority
got
or
the high
something.
ground.
Yeah,
I've got the high
yeah,
ground.
the look of
Anakin.
superior. Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know what movie that's from.
I forgot which one it's from, but I think I'm pretty sure it's from Star Wars. Yeah, the scene at least. Yeah. All
But
right,
yeah,
I guess.
again, so for anyone who haven't listened to her music, do yourself a favor and check out the album Emotions. That's probably her best album. A lot of songs in there are better than Call Me Maybe and Good Time, especially Good Time. And
not like Good Time?
I really like Good Time is overrated. It's not
Okay,
that
okay, yeah.
it's not that good.
Okay.
Well, it's
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
but it does nothing compared to her other ones because she's really good
It's
at
just
writing in
because the
her beats.
oh part is
Oh.
like singing.
Oh.
Part.
Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa.
That part is just
Oh.
very singable, alright. So yeah.
Whoa.
But yeah,
Whoa.
check out the album Emotions. Dedicated is also really good too. Or you can check out her newest album, The Loneliest Time, which I'm pretty sure you've heard one of the songs from that one because it's viral.
I don't
It's the one.
know.
It's the one that's like, "I'm coming back for you, baby. I'm coming back for
Nope.
you."
Never
You
heard
haven't
of
seen-
it.
you haven't seen that-
I've heard of it. But
Yeah,
I don't
that's
often
from
listen
the
to
that's
it,
from
yeah.
The Loneliest Time.
No, I never heard.
It went viral.
Albert, would you suggest people to listen to your Khalil Ray Jepsen playlist on Spotify?
I've got a couple. You can just look. You can just find it if you find my profile. I think my profile's called. What is my profile's name?
Is it not just Albert? Albert
I guess you can
Wiradharma?
find me if you find Albert Wiradharma, but I know I have a username. I don't know what the username is. Is it's like Albert Wiradharma, or if it's like Jaw154, or if it's Joe Wiradharma. But yeah, you can find me there, and I have like a couple of playlists. I made the set list for the concert. I also dig up the set list for the 2013 concert that I went to, so I made that again. But yeah, so go check it out. And if you want to see the highlights of my concert, it's on my Instagram. I archive it in the story, so check it out. Disclaimer though, I was singing along to it, and my voice was cracking because I was singing on top of my lungs, so you can hear me like. When she's like singing beautifully, she's like singing stuff, and that's basically me in the background, like just with that voice, like what Ariq's doing.
Maybe.
What are you shouting? Why are you Indian all of a sudden?
I don't know. I don't know. It just came out of me.
Oh my god.
I'm hitting puberty again,
whoa,
bro.
whoa.
Whoa. Do you like do or whoa?
Oh my
Kelvin's
God.
favorite songs. Such nonsense. I like it.
Yeah, that is I guess my concert story.
Yeah,
Still-
story right there.
Still in depression mode, everyone.
Someone's here. Fred Love Movies here. Early show today. Yeah, it's daylight
Oh,
saving right in
early.
US now.
Yeah. You guys are doing
It's
that silly thing.
and this is a reference to our live show start time moving up 1 hour for the US territories. Yeah, the 4 US time zone we move up 1 hour. As it is unsuitable to move especially the Japan hours, push it back up. So that's why we're starting 1 hour early.
Yep.
It was like
daylight
what?
savings. I thought
Yeah,
it'll be gone.
It's gone next year. They're not doing it
Oh.
anymore. So
Next year it's gone. Okay.
yeah, I think this is the last one. See, I don't even know what's the actual proper time. Like I don't know because we move up 1 hour. I don't know which one is the actual accurate hour. Is it the one that I just moved up to, or is it the one that was moved back prior before. Like I don't know which one is the actual one that we're gonna stick with. Um,
Oh right, yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I don't
is it gonna
I don't know
reset? Is it
anymore.
gonna reset or is it gonna or is it gonna be
Yeah, I
like,
guess
okay,
they-
you know what? This is the new America time.
Yeah, all the farmers who apparently need daylight saving is gonna be like I don't even get it. Like now it's like when I go out like 5:30, it's pitch black because they move up the hour one. It's so messed up, dude. Like
I mean, messing with time is just messed up.
I don't get it. Apparently daylight saving is for the farmers. It helps the farmers or the crops or the cows or whatever. They're
Yeah,
not
something to do with
the
their
crops and
thriving, that's what I read.
the cows and the corns do not know if you move up the time. What's the point? It's not like you show the corn, hey, you go, this is 6 p.m., you gotta bloom.
Imagine daylight savings doesn't happen. I mean, like, no, daylight savings not gonna happen next year. Then also sudden the cows and the ducks and all the farm animals, like they just start to
They just stop
mutate and
producing.
become, and they just become like evil.
They,
No,
they
there will
got,
be
they got
there will be
like,
no crops
they-
anymore.
they went into like a mass hysteria, you know, just like break
Yeah.
out of the whole
It's like,
farm.
what time is it?
I don't know. And then
I
you know,
don't
it's like
know.
it's like cook, 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 cook. Moo.
What animal is cook 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 cook?
Rick,
Chicken.
go block.
Chicken, of course.
Oh my God.
That's what chicken sounds like.
Oh shit.
I'm looking up like what countries does daylight saving? Is it just the America or is it
Pretty sure it's just
I don't-
the US use it. Yeah,
what countries have daylight savings time in 2022? Let's see.
US.
Okay, post
it.
2022. Oh, apparently lots of country did it in the past, but
Yeah,
there's
only
very
America
limited.
Yeah.
keeps doing it.
I thought
Okay,
we
no,
went over
okay,
this
that's
at
not
one time.
actually that's not true. UK does it? What?
Wait, they still do it? I thought they stopped it already.
I thought they stopped. Yeah.
Someone fact check me, but this website called worldpopulationreview.com says UK, France, Italy, Morocco, Poland, Netherlands, Belgium, Sweden. There's a lot of European. Portugal, Austria, Hungary, Denmark, Slovakia, Norway, Ireland. They're all like,
Basically
they
Europe.
do it. Europe, Vatican City, and then US, Lebanon, New Zealand, Israel, Croatia, Serbia. There's a lot. Germany, Jordan, Paraguay. I don't think there's any Asian countries here. Actually, no.
No, I
Middle
don't
Eastern,
think-
Middle Eastern countries does
Oh,
it.
huh.
Iran, and Jordan
Wait,
does
what?
it. Those are two Asian countries I noticed here in this list. Lebanon.
You
is
know,
that
okay, now a
European?
lot of European countries do it, but what I find really interesting is that the southeastern part of Australia does it, but not the rest of Australia.
Southeastern. Wait, that's where my sister. That's where my sister lives.
Here, legit, here, I'll share my screen.
What?
Wait. Share screen.
Wait, my sister lives in the southeastern part of Australia. Does she experience daylight saving? I don't think she does because
I
she never
guess so.
complained. But she doesn't talk about it, so it's probably not.
Was she always an hour late to everything?
I don't think so.
Albert is having a realization here, an epiphany. Like, oh, that's
Okay,
why she's always
that
late
is-
to meetings.
That is weird. Why is Australia only partial?
I mean,
How
so
many?
is
Wait, how
America.
many? How
mean,
many
look at
time
Canada.
zones? Look at that. Well, America is all of America, does it, right? Or is that
No,
not?
there's like that
What is that? New?
tiny bit.
Is that New Mexico?
I don't know.
What is that?
I think that's either New Mexico or Oklahoma. I cannot tell from here. I think that's New
Oklahoma's
Mexico.
not there. It's like there's
I think that's New Mexico.
Huh?
like that piece of square in Canada does it.
What's this up here?
It's just
Is that
a
Antarctica?
random rectangle.
Part of Antarctica.
What is this up here?
I have no idea. That's like
No
above. That's like
idea.
above Norway.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
I
nice.
like how only this tiny bit of Greenland doesn't do it. And I'm pretty sure most of the Greenland population lives like here. There's only like one guy up here.
One guy's like, you know what? Time zone can be whatever I want it to be. He just has the Infinity Stone. He just starts with it.
One dude lives on his own. Is like, nah, screw daylight saving.
Dude, no, I just want to make that meme just like a picture of Thanos putting the time stone in. It's just that one guy one guy in Greenland. This one guy in Greenland.
No, but if a lot of countries do daylight saving, I feel like I've only heard Americans complain about it. You know?
No, I guess that's why it's
I
stopping.
guess it's the most populous country that does it.
I guess so. Yeah.
And a majority of the world media come from America, so it's if there's any complaints, gonna come from us.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
Alright.
that is funny that the middle part of Canada doesn't go with it. It's like, yeah, we'll just stay here. We're chill.
Hey man, change is scary.
But yeah, that's why we moved it up an hour for this daylight savings time. I don't know how long it's gonna be, because Teguh, what was it in your time zone? It's like 12 midnight.
It is now, yes, 12:18.
Yeah, it is midnight.
Yeah, so there is no chance we can push it back an hour or like anything. It's just too much for Teguh. So yeah.
If we push it back an hour, Toku is like fast asleep by the time we reach like trailer number 2 discussion.
Weekly watches. Let's go to Teguh. Teguh, what did you watch this week? Here's John. Oh no! What have you done?
Alright,
Rejoice. Alright, moving on.
I guess we should actually start talking about weekly watches now. Albert,
Fair enough.
why don't you plug our show first?
Oh, I
before we
forgot to
go
plug. I
there?
forgot to plug the show. That's right.
Yep.
Okay. So you can find us on social media at Councilmen Show, Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and you can find our show as well wherever you listen to podcasts, on either Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, Stitcher, wherever. Find us, The Councilmen, over there. And you can also find the live stream version of this video, 9:30 Eastern AM. Again, moving up 1 hour for daylight savings time. Currently on the Jaw Movies YouTube channel. We will soon transition. We're changing the name of the channel and the brand of the channel, but we are not actually changing the channel itself. Like, we're not gonna make a new channel for this. We're just gonna change it soon enough to the Councilmen YouTube channel. But it's currently still Jaw Movies YouTube channel, so look out for that, for the change.
All right, yeah. Now let's actually get into weekly watchies, I suppose. All right. So weekly watchies, where we talk about movies we watched this week, and you guys chime in with what you watched this week in the comments. So let's start with Teguh before he fell asleep.
Right on.
I'm trying to finish it right now.
I knew this beforehand. He told me.
Wow, so this whole time you weren't paying attention at my concert story and you're trying to watch? Unbelievable.
This whole time, Teguh has this like was it this type on mute.
He didn't listen to hear a word we said.
And just like throw the occasional generic comment,
Like, oh yeah, that's true.
He quickly pretends to listen and look up daylight savings time and screen share it to pretend that he's tuning in. It's
Yeah.
like, pause real quick. All right, daylight savings time. Here you go, guys. I'm part of the show still. I'm not zoning out or anything.
But
let's
I
get
guess
back to
I'll do. I
Teguh,
guess
I
I'll do.
guess.
No, you know what? No, because this is still like 20 minutes. So
Oh.
You're gonna review
I'll-
it now? You have 20 minutes left.
I'll do a mid-episode review. Because it's gonna be
Mid-episode
non-spoiler
review.
anyway. Because I'm watching episode 10 of Andor.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Oh.
So I can do a mid-episode review, and you know what? So far I'm liking Andor. Like, I think it really picked up with like episode 8, I think. And then no, 7 maybe. But then it died down a bit again, and now it's like spicing up again. So I am interested to see what the finale is like and everything. A lot better than She-Hulk.
Fair.
A lot of things are better than She-Hulk.
Except Iron Fist.
That's the few things. Worse than She-Hulk.
Oh my god. Alright, okay.
Alright. So far, Teguh, how's Ender? How much would you give it out of 10? I mean, out of 5.
10.
Out of 5. Yeah.
This is very
Oh.
biased because I'm mid-episode.
Okay.
But
just minus
I'm trying
10.5.
I'm trying to factor in the fact that Andor has a really slow start. Like the
Okay.
first 5 episodes is very slow. So I think 3.5?
3.5? Alright, 3.5 out of
Yeah,
5.
yeah,
Still
3.5. I
slightly
want to
above
give it a
average.
4, but I'm gonna rate it down and I'll give the final rating after I'm done with it.
Okay. Well, we'll get back to you after 20 minutes.
After what? I think after what the last segment, basically the last part of this segment, we'll come back to Teguh.
How was the episode?
Yeah.
There's like 2 more episodes, right, for the show?
What?
Is it a
Yeah.
10
Andor?
episode show or is it a 12 episode show?
Almost like 12 or 13. You mentioned
I
it
thought
a
it was
while
12,
really?
ago.
I thought it was
You
10.
mentioned.
How many?
Yeah.
That's why I was double checking. I think Kelvin thinks it was 10. That's why Kelvin wants to get the full review from Teguh. But I was like, I think there's 12
Yeah.
episodes.
Oh,
I
there's
think it's
12. Okay.
12.
No,
Yeah.
it's not 10. There's no way they're ending it
Whoops.
on this episode.
I
Okay.
don't watch Star Wars stuff. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean the series.
Yeah, you haven't watched a single one, have you?
Nah, I don't know. I'm just not too interested in it. I know it's good though.
What about
like
what about the Clone
Mandalorian
Wars
stuff.
cartoon show, animated show?
I watched a bit of it, like maybe
That I've never watched, but I heard good stuff.
10 episodes of it back then. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So I guess let's move on to Ariq. What did you watch this week?
Wait, do we
You
have
watch
to?
one movie?
Okay. Are we supposed to discuss that one movie? If not, I just want to quickly mention. I think I Wait, did I mention it last week? I don't know, but I think I finished. How the Dragon? House? That one.
House of the
How's your dragon?
How's your
Where's the
dragon? Yeah, that
dragon?
one.
Why you
I'm too
dragon?
lazy to say House of the Dragon.
Say
Too long.
say it the
Too many
hot
syllables.
say it the hot D show, you know?
The
Hot D.
the hot D show.
Because
Yeah,
it's House
that
of
one.
the Dragon HOTD.
Yeah. I should. Yeah, I don't. I'm only doing this just to make fun of Albert. So basically, I mean, just to mention, yes, I like the show. It's very good, but I just don't understand. Like
Make
when
fun
I
of
say
it.
look, my favorite show parts of the show is when they show like a beach assault with dragons.
I like the
what is it?
politics of the show.
Yeah, I know. Like I like the action part. Like the last episode, also there was like a full like dragon chase.
Oh,
that was pretty cool.
that scene is crazy.
That was epic.
I combine incredible and crazy and become incrazable.
That was it. You know what? Yeah, it is incredible, especially how it ended with the dragon chase.
Mhm.
But I don't know why. But like when Albert said, "Oh, this is the best episode," it always has one thing in common: incestual sex. So I don't.
It just it is not the reason. It just happened to have it. It is not the reason. The one.
Albert's
Okay,
trying
look,
so hard to defend himself right now.
Why are you
Albert,
doing
no,
this
I don't know how to
why
tell
you-
you,
why
man.
are
This
you-
is
why
not
are you
looking
doing
very
this
sorry,
to
good.
me,
Robert.
Ariq?
It
Why
happened
are you doing
twice.
this to me,
It
Ariq?
happened twice in the whole show where that happened, and it so happens to be your favorite episode. I'm like,
But those are the best episodes because of the
I mean,
drama
no,
and the
I
political
understand. I
intrigue.
understand. I should mention, yes, I understand the political aspect and like the dilemma with the family and all that is actually very
Yes.
powerful. But it still has the,
It just happened to have it. Not that I like it because of it. It just happened to have it.
Sorry, man. I just didn't expect Milo to keep whipping his sword, and not the Valyrian steel type. It's a
Not the one
Valyrian
pulled up by
rod,
Carly
bro.
Rae Jepsen.
He keeps whipping out his Valyrian rod, man. That's I just like okay. It is yeah, it's a cool show. Now I really want to watch Andor just to compare it. I think people keep saying Andor is the best of all the 4 that came out. She-Hulk, House of the Dragon, Andor, and what's the other one? What came out?
Rings of Power.
Rings of Power, yeah. So I want to
I feel
watch.
like a
I
lot of
really want to
people-
continue over.
I feel like a lot of people gave up on Rings of Power. So like
Yeah, that's
3
what I.
episodes or something.
Actually, I heard news about it. Is a bit of a nonsense. I heard news about that they're gonna reboot it again.
What? Already?
They're gonna, yeah.
Wait, what are they gonna reboot?
Rings of Power. Like I heard like a news somewhere someone said like they're gonna
There is
reboot Rings
no
of Power.
way. There is no way.
Not they want. No, not they're gonna. They want to. They want to. Not they're
The
going to.
budget
that
of
bad?
that show is insane.
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
They messed up a lot of the lore aspect stuff, and they're like, you know what? Let's do. You know what? Maybe a reboot might be a good idea, even if they spent $1 billion on it.
I still haven't watched the Rings of Power. I
Sense of the
try to
power, yeah.
listen. I try to listen to like a podcast slash audiobook that's talking about the first age and the second age, which is what mainly the second age, which is what Rings of Power is set in. It lost me in like the first 30 minutes. I don't think I even reached 30 minutes. I got so confused with what the lore they're trying to talk about. And this is like an actual like deep dive podcast audiobook that they try to explain to the audience of like exactly what these are, blah blah blah. And it still lost me. And I'm just trying to imagine if it's on a show, I'm probably gonna be very lost too because they're not gonna be as explicit as describing it. So I'm like concerned now. But I'm
Yes.
gonna watch it eventually. But I'm just like concerned.
Yeah. Sadly, Katie isn't here for us to help us explain with all that
They need
stuff.
to
So
hire. They need to hire Katie.
yeah, need somebody to explain this concisely. I think it's a hard job. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about House of Dragon. A very good show. Some
How
cool
much would you give
scenes.
it, bro? Trevor?
Give it a 4 out of 5. There's still some
4
things
out
that
of
needs to be done.
5.
Ooh, okay.
Albert will
I
give it
think-
higher if
I think
if there
I
was
think I give
more.
it. Yes, I would give it higher if there is more. Not. I think I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5. I just love it.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm trying to
all
think.
right.
I'm trying to think. Wait, what's your favorite episode, Rick?
3.
The one without
That-
the.
The one without
That's the one.
Three is the one where what's his name? Matt Smith? Is that his name? Forgot Damon.
Milo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milo. He didn't say a single word in that thing. He just acted, and I think he was badass. He didn't say a single word that episode. He just assaulted a beach by himself. Very cool. And then the
Okay,
next episode after that, they started.
I was looking at the Wikipedia. I was looking at the Wikipedia to look at the plot of episode 3 because I'm trying to remember. And I look at the plot and I'm like, Sir Kristen and Rhaenyra, blah blah blah, the Rat Keep. I'm like, this doesn't sound like episode 3. Wait a minute, this is episode 4. This is what Ariq was talking about. Damn it, I just read the wrong episode synopsis.
Say it's your favorite episode. It's the one with the.
I looked at the wrong one. Okay.
It's the.
I don't think that's my favorite anymore. I think
Okay.
I'm not sure which
Albert
one is my
changing his
favorite.
mind so fast
I
now.
think the
But my-
7th one also has the.
Okay, sure. Fuck, is it the 7th one? I'm literally looking at the plot of the 7th one, trying to remember it. I'm like, this sounds good. God damn it, Ariq proving his theories.
Alec, you finish it. What happened in the 7th episode?
I don't know.
Right. So they had cake by the ocean. So that's all.
That's not
Cake
that's
by
not the
the
7th one.
ocean. Cake by
I don't know if it was the 7th
Oh,
one,
that
but
is
they had
they
cake
did- that
in
is
the
the 7th
they
one.
had cake
Yeah.
in the ocean. No, they had cake by the ocean, not in the ocean.
Yeah, cake by the ocean. You're right with that metaphor.
All right.
Okay. Jeez.
That is episode 7. Huh?
My God, right.
All right.
I don't know, man. It's a good show. 4.5.
It's a good show. I mean, 4 and 4.5 is. It means it's really good.
By the way, sorry to
Yeah.
extend this a bit further. Wait, Telber, do you like the first season of Game of Thrones more or the first season of this more?
I gotta rewatch Game of Thrones first season because I think I took it for
Jesus.
I took it for granted.
Oh, right.
Because
yeah.
right now,
you
if
were
you have to
on
put
this,
me
yeah.
on the spot, I would say this one. But I think in reality, it might be Game of Thrones. Because the first episode of Game of Thrones, I think, still have the best. I don't even remember the ending of the first episode of this show.
This show?
This show of the first episode. But I remember vividly the ending. God damn it, Ariq's gonna point this out again. But it's not the reason why you think I remember the ending of the first episode. It's because
Somebody's head roll, not the.
I was talking more about Isaac Hempstead. What's his Bran?
Oh, Brand,
Is his
yeah.
name?
Well,
Yeah, Bran got pushed out the window. That's like the ending of the episode. Like shit, that's crazy.
that's not the ending. It's like in the
That is
middle
the
of
ending.
season 1. This is the middle of season 1.
Was that not the ending of the first episode?
No, the first episode. Yeah, it's the first episode, right?
Okay, I was
thinking
talking
the
about
first
the
season.
ending of the first episode.
I was talking
No,
about
no.
the first season. But
Oh
well.
yeah. No, I was talking about the first episode, which is why I said, "Oh no, Ariq's gonna bring this up again." It's not because of that
Right, I
reason.
forgot. Yeah, the first episode also had between brother and sister or something. I don't know. Just,
But that's not the reason why I said it's horrible.
you're
It's
going
the
off the rails here. I think
it's the
that
thing
was
that
already
happens
done with the
afterwards.
episode.
Is it
Lost
like
the-
that? Dufen. What's the process name in Phineas and Ferb? Dufen.
Doofenshmirtz?
Evil
Yeah. The one where
Yeah,
you say like, what's the name? Uh, Like if I have a nickel for every time this happens, this time I would have three.
I would
would
have
have
Because
three.
it
three.
happened
Yeah.
3 times.
I would have three. Uh, I like how Cameron just missed all the parts where Albert likes episodes that has no,
Yeah,
we can't say it again.
a few minutes ago, we had Albert unraveled.
Unravel.
I give up. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try to. I'm not gonna try to defend myself anymore. It's just
We
it
can
just it
move
just
on.
just
Tell me
unintentionally
what you watch.
it just
Or Albert.
unintentionally gets worse.
Alright, I'll go to me. I watch a weep movie. I watch a weep
Uh,
movie.
oh,
As my
I
name
just noticed the
suggests.
title. Yeah.
As my name suggests, I watch Sorcery Fight, or also known as in the Japanese title as Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. Yeah, it's a prequel to the actual anime. So yeah, you can watch it anytime you want. It does. The anime hasn't reached that part of the part where the Yuta Okotsugai appears, so it fits the manga more, honestly. Yeah. But that movie is great. Yeah. The studio that made it is Mappa Studio, so
I don't
animation's
know.
gonna be top notch, and it is. And yeah, the fight scenes and everything is just great. The story is great. Now I know the history of the Okotsugai, even though, because in the comics, in the manga, they don't really explain his whole power. He just kind of appears and they say like, oh yeah, he's as strong as he's like four of the strongest characters in the whole universe kind of thing. And they don't explain too much. And now I got a bit of the backstory, so that's cool. Um yeah, and we get to see everyone's favorite, Nanamin, the sexiest man alive.
I didn't know I made a debut in that movie.
Yeah, we get to see a lot of the action scenes of like all the, when there's, well, I guess they're still in the prime in the current year, but when they're younger, so that's cool. So yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, I give it a very, very
I,
solid 5 out of 5 because I
I
really
have a
enjoyed it.
I have a question
Oh,
for this actually.
What is it?
I don't know. I think I heard it from my friend from the other Discord server. Is there like a
Yeah.
character or some kind of professor or teacher that says like "goddamn"? Or is that something else? Because I swear, like he keeps saying that because he heard it from the Jujutsu Kaisen movie. Was there
I
did that happen, or did you not remember? Was it not significant?
I do not remember that happening. Maybe it's like the English dub or something that has it.
Oh, god damn it!
Maybe,
God damn!
maybe,
God damn!
maybe that's why I watch it. I watch it in Japanese, so
Uh, no, I would
could be
assume he
that.
watched it in Japanese dub, so I'm like, yeah, like, is there a point where someone goes, God damn!
Because if someone were to say, that in a dub version, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, but like, because when Japanese people try to speak English, it's a bit,
Yeah,
funny
I know. It's like,
sometimes. So, I can imagine them saying, God damn, in a weird accent. Oh well.
well, I'm trying to remember the a part, or there's like this. There's
There
this
may
like
be a point.
there may be a point where someone did say that, but I can't fully picture the scene yet.
Yeah, God damn.
But yeah, Jujutsu
I
Kaisen
have
Zero,
no idea
really
what's
good.
going on.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen
Five
Zero
out
is
of
really
five.
good if you're into like anime, I guess, and you want to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. So that's good stuff. Yeah, and the song by what's the name? What's the band called? King Gnu or something like that. Yeah, they
Yeah, I know
wrote
them,
for
yeah.
they wrote one of the songs for that one. It's really good as well. So yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now here,
this
wait. I don't get it. Why is it that every time they have like the song made for the movies, they use it in the trailer? It's like hype as hell. But then in the actual movie, they don't use it. you know, I don't get it. Why they do that? It's like like in the final battle, they could have like put on the music from the trailer and it'll be like, whoa, hype as hell. But no, they put it in the credits. What? It's weird. Yeah. It's just one
They put the best
thing.
songs in the credits. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get it. They did that as well in the Demon Slayer movie, the what's the name? Wha- What is it? What's the English title? The Mugen Densha thing? Yeah.
Yeah, the Mugen
The
Train arc.
train movie. The
Yeah.
train arc.
Train
Yeah. I
movie.
don't get it. So yeah, it's just something that I question their choice. But yeah, really good. So yeah, there's that. So let's move on to Albert now.
Real quick, this so Juju, what's it
Juju?
called? JJK.
Jujutsu.
JJK
JJK.
0 is now part of the 13 films that is 5-star rated by at least one member of a councilman on Letterboxd. So there you go.
Yes.
Actually,
Ever
actually,
since we did the Letterboxd thing.
come to
there's
think of it,
something.
have I ever given a 5-star?
No, you said it
No,
yourself. You
right?
don't want
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah. And
Um,
I wanted to be sure. Did I ever give one?
I can try to look. Um,
My
did
my
you?
memory says no,
Okay,
but my
you
memory
didn't
has
watch
not been known to be
you
good.
didn't watch. Well, I'm gonna say the films, and you tell me if you've watched these, and maybe so. Jujutsu Kaisen 0, Amadeus, Bumblebee, War. No, is that Dawn? Dawn for the Planet of the Apes, RRR, A Time to Kill, Top Gun Maverick, Princess Mononoke, Everything Everywhere
Oh, I
All
might
at
have given
Once,
Maverick a 5 out of 5.
Coda, Spider-Man No Way Home, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame.
I feel
Okay,
like
so
I
if
maybe I
wasn't
have
five
Teguh
out of
were
given
five.
to
out
give,
fives.
Teguh give
if Teguh were,
Maverick 5 out of 5. There you go.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
all right, there you
I
go.
probably gave
Yeah,
Maverick 5 out of 5.
yeah.
Well, there you go. So I have given out 5 out of 5s.
Purposefully trying to boost his own chances to win the draft.
Yeah, exactly.
I know,
That's the
right?
only reason.
It's so good though.
It is good though. It is good. It's still my top 5 of the year.
All right. Let's move on to Albert now. Albert, did you watch? What did you watch
I
this
do.
week?
So yeah, we're not talking about the thing that's on our title just yet, right?
I guess so. After this, wait, when are
Okay.
we gonna talk about it?
I guess we do.
In
Well, I
the
mean, we're gonna do it weekly watches, but I guess after this round.
yeah. After your movie, I guess.
Okay. So I guess I can classify them into one group. I watched 4
Okay.
films, but they're not really one group. So I'll just mention all of them real quick, I guess. So I started with watching Enola Holmes, the Millie Bobby
Oh
Brown
yeah.
film that have Henry Cavill as Sherlock Holmes, her as Enola, which is the sister of sister of Sherlock Holmes. So I watched that, and then I watched a sequel, Enola Holmes 2, because that just came out. I was curious, um, and then after that, I decided to go and watch the Robert Downey Jr. Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes, because it's been a while since I watched the first one, and I never watched the second one. So I decided to go on and watch the second one. So those 4 films I watched all in the span of this week. Um, the best one is probably Sherlock Holmes, the first one, and then the worst one is probably Enola Holmes, the first Enola Holmes. But I do enjoy Enola Holmes too. Uh, Game of Shadows, Sherlock Holmes 2 is not the best, but yeah,
I
it's
remember
fun.
Enola Holmes, the first one being like very mid.
It is mid.
Yeah.
I think they're still trying to figure out what they can do with the character and with Millie Bobby Brown. But I think with the second one, they figure out what they can do with the character, how it fit in on its own world outside of Sherlock, and trying to make it its own thing and not sort of like overshadowed with Sherlock, which I think they did a good job in the second one. And I think Henry Cavill is fantastic as Sherlock Holmes. I want to see him in a spin-off film or show or whatever as Sherlock, because I think he's great in the role. But yeah, I think the second one definitely took what works with the first one and just, I don't want to say ramp it up, but they just like stick with it. The mystery is also better, and they deliver like the whole thing better. I like that she can break the fourth wall and it doesn't ruin the immersion. I think that's kind of fun that she does that. And yeah, I mean Millie Bobby Brown's really good in this. I don't know if this is my I. It's been known that I'm not a fan of her work outside of Stranger Things. I think I like her as Enola Holmes. So, yeah. But yeah,
Alright, alright.
that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on it. Should I give a
Wait,
star
so
rating for each of them?
so what? I guess so.
Okay, Enola Holmes 3 stars. Enola Holmes 2 3.5. Sherlock Holmes 3.5, Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows 3.5. So
All right, you have to write that down for me later, because I
I
won't remember.
I will.
All right, yeah, there you go. A bunch of Holmes movie. All right,
Holmes.
so
Holmes.
yeah, I can't say Sherlock movies. I was gonna write that, but then there's Enola, so
The Holmes siblings.
I was gonna say the Homeverse.
Home.
Homeverse.
Huh?
Well, that is fair. They're on separate universes.
Yeah, I know. Multiverse. The Holmes multiverse.
Holmes.
Multiverse of
Who would
Holmes.
which Sherlock would be smarter, Henry Cavill Sherlock or Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock? Who would win in a fight?
I haven't watched the Robert Downey Jr. one.
I haven't
So
watched
I'm
the
gonna-
No,
Enola
Henry
one.
Cavill one.
So I'm gonna say Benedict Cumberbatch.
The TV show Sherlock.
Yeah, the TV show one.
I think okay. Let's be honest. I think if they're in an actual fight, he's probably going to be the first one out between those three people.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen the
Pretty
show,
much.
but I'm guessing the old Henry Cavill Sherlock makes sense because he is fucking Henry Cavill. He's like huge as hell for a Sherlock.
Beefcake.
So yeah, but Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock, if you've seen it, he have this
I've
thing
seen
where he
it.
can sort of like, oh, he's like deducing, like, oh, if I punch here, then he's
Yeah,
gonna do this. He's gonna
Have you
counter.
not seen the
and then-
discombobulate meme? Like he instantly wins.
Oh yeah.
Discombobulate. First
Yeah,
I do this. Discombobulate.
Yeah, first I do this, and then I do this, and then I punch this, and then he'll lose, and you have a fracture. Blah, blah, blah. Robert Downey will probably win because of that, because it's insane how his Sherlock's brain work. But Henry Cavill, if he was to win, just because he is Henry Cavill. So yeah.
But he reloads his biceps. Yeah, sure.
He reloads his biceps as you do.
Well, not as you do, as he does. Nobody can reload
As he
their
does, yeah.
biceps.
Nobody can. Not even The Rock.
Even The Rock can reload his biceps.
Someone should really make an edit of like whenever he does that. When he does that, there's a sound of like a reloading of the gun.
Just a gun cocking.
Yeah, that'll be so cool.
Oh god.
The Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock Holmes is actually pretty good, the series.
Oh, yeah?
The only reason I don't finish watching everything is because per episode is like 1 hour. Per episode is a movie in itself. 1 hour 30 minutes per episode or something like that. Yeah.
Damn.
It's a
okay.
long one, so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think I
it's a
stopped at like
BBC
season 3.
show, right? Is it a BBC show?
I think so. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. The Moriarty in there is good, so I like that.
Who plays Moriarty in that one?
I have no idea. Some British dude.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
He didn't say
no.
shit, Sherlock. Oh.
God damn it! I should have said that. Actually, as soon as I said that, actually, that's not accurate because Robert Downey is American, so like maybe it could have been American.
Well, I mean, Robert Downey is a man of many from many
Yeah.
places.
A man
Yeah,
from
remember-
many places.
Remember he played. Remember he played a black guy who plays an Australian man who's actually. I don't actually know. I forgot the layers.
That was a great movie.
Tropic
All right.
Thunder.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we should talk about.
I just realized that a bunch of Holmes movies. All right.
Yeah, all right. I guess we should talk about the title now. 1 hour into almost 1 hour into the movie, into the episode. We are going to be talking about Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Non-spoiler. This non-spoiler, I guess, review for a bit right now. I suppose. Yeah. Albert watched it. I think I don't know. Opening night, right? I watched it opening night.
Thursday.
No, opening noon.
Playing noon.
Yeah.
What was it doing? Yeah.
And Ariq just watched it today.
Yep.
So I guess we should do our non-spoiler first. We are going to do a spoiler review. I
Teguh have
think
not seen it.
sometime. Yeah, because Teguh hasn't seen it. So Teguh says he's going to watch it on Tuesday. So after that, we're going to make a spoiler review with the four of us as a separate video. So wait for that. It should be out sometime next week. So yeah. we don't want to lose the MCU bump.
Yeah.
I actually just got an email in our Councilmen email account from Kevin Feige himself. Like, where is the review, bro? I send you money to review our films, but you don't send the review. He's upset.
Albert, don't mislead them. We're broke as hell.
Maybe we should be invited
You know,
into the
you know, Kevin Feige's for real when he put the word "bro" in the
Bro.
email. You know,
yeah,
Bro.
as you do.
He's upset.
All right. Uh, you know what? I'll go first this time because I don't know. I have my letterbox open, so I'm just gonna read that.
Let's hear
All right, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. My non-spoiler review for it. All right. The whole movie is good throughout. I don't think there are dull moments, but there aren't wow moments either. The whole cast is great. Shuri is a good choice for the main lead. Namor looking very nice. He got some thick, meaty thighs in those swim trunks. Most importantly, Ryan Coogler handled the death of Chadwick Boseman really well with respect and spectacle. Wow. Yeah, that's my review on the more ties. So meaty.
So meaty. Okay.
No. You cannot just disrespect the man after like, oh, sadly, Chadwick Boseman has passed away. Then you said so meaty.
Hey, I said no more.
On the
No more.
No more.
All right. Who wants to go next? I guess.
Wants to go next with them? Albert. Can Albert
Yeah.
go next? I watched it last, so
Okay. Yeah. Actually, that's fair. Calvin watch it first, and
Yeah,
I
we're
watch it.
going by the
Yeah.
order. Yeah.
I'll say first as this is a joke. I'm pretty sure this is a joke, but something happened in my theater, and this is not really spoiler because you know the characters on the trailer. But you guys remember Martin Freeman's character, aka Watson from Sherlock Holmes, the TV show.
Yep.
He plays Everett Ross in here, right? Probably like based on the trailer, he's like the sole white guy in the whole film. So when
Yes, he
when he
is.
first appeared in my theater, someone in front is like, "Woo!" I think he was doing it for comedy purposes, and I'm pretty sure it is. But it just made me laugh. It's like that someone just cheered for Martin Freeman when it comes out. Anyway,
Go on, yeah.
um, I like this film. I think this film is good. To answer the question in our thumbnail and not our and our title, does it live up to expectations? I think it did. Um, And the main reason why I say I think is because I think a lot of people's expectations and like a lot of people's worries again, how will they handle the story? How will they take care of the characters? How are they gonna tell the story in the MCU? Posted that of Chadwick Boseman, and I think Ryan Coogler did a brilliant job navigating that. The first half of the film took care of it, and I want to say even less than the first half really took care of that subject matter really, really powerfully and really, really well. The opening scene of that film, as soon as the opening scene happened, I was like, "Fuck, we're in for this," because it's great. But yeah, I think that he handled it really well with that, and I like that the story is pretty much a story of handling grief, of like, and it's poetic that it mirrors the stuff that happens in real life. Obviously, it mirrors the stuff that happens in as the characters in the film, which I think that's when the film was at its best. Um, and yeah, I think they handled that well. The story of grief through the characters, through Shuri, to Ramonda, to everyone in Wakanda, to everyone around the world. I think they handled that well. Having said that, I think it's hard and it's impossible to talk about this film again. And I've mentioned it several times right now without addressing the death of Chadwick Boseman. And I think that's probably it's not a weakness, but it's the thing that the film suffer from the most, and that you feel the absence of Chadwick Boseman, and it just doesn't feel the same in a way. But again, outside of that, I think it's very well done. I think the action is better in this film than in the first one. I think the cinematography, for most cases, better. I think the music is better, and that's saying a lot because I love Ludwig Göransson's work in the first one. That's probably my most listened to like movies whole album movie score on Spotify. But this one's really good, especially when they play the music for they don't call it Atlantis. What do they call it? Kalkan?
No, no,
Kukulkan.
No,
no, that's the title of the
Talokan.
leader.
Talokan.
Oh,
Talokan, yeah.
Talokan.
Talokan
Oh,
Kingdom. Kukulkan is what they call Namor.
yeah.
Amor, yeah.
The Talokan. They don't call it Atlantis. They call it Talokan. I think the music for those are great. So yeah, that's great. The costumes for the authentic, like Talokan costumes, authentic Wakanda costumes, I think it's great. There are some other costumes in this that are more superhero-esque costume, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But I appreciate what they did there. Uh, but yeah, no, the performance is good. I think Angela Bassett as Ramonda is incredible in this. She's really great. I think Winston Duke might be my favorite performance as Mbaku. I think is really good.
I want
Uh,
more of him.
yeah, he's really great. It's so much fun too. The Nate Guerrera is of course great. Lupita Nyong'o was great. I think Letitia Wright as Shuri is good. Um, I don't know if she's my favorite performance, but she's a big part of the movie, so it definitely helps. But she's good. I think the addition of Riri Williams is really good. I like her casting. I like her character and what she brings. Although I see a lot of people are saying, "Oh, she's the exact same. She's just Shuri 2.0," which I kind of get it, I guess. But I do like the subtle difference that they have. And Tenoch Huerta as Namor, I think is fantastic. I think he's really good. He I'm trying to think if he's my favorite villain of Phase 4 and the movies alone. Probably not, because Willem Dafoe exists. Uh, and Wanda exists as well. But he's up there. He's really good. He's really good as a villain. Um, but yeah, overall, I like the film. I like the film a lot. It's gonna be hard for this to top the first Black Panther. Maybe over rewatch it will. I don't know. But again, the first Black Panther really holds a special place in my heart. Um, but yeah, I still appreciate this film a lot, and I do like it a lot. So yeah.
Alright. So, Avik,
Very
your
cool.
turn.
Yes, the recency bias was the best movie I've ever watched. I'm going to win the Councilman thing. The end.
Damn.
No, no, no. Yeah. So yeah. To start off, yes. The way they handled Chadwick Boseman's passing is pretty much. It's actually much better than I thought because it sets up the whole story for the whole film, and like the way it flows and everything. It's actually like very smooth, very perfect. Like everything like makes sense. Just there's no like the plot hole is airtight. There is no plot hole.
It's vacuum sealed.
It's vacuum sealed. Yeah, it's very. So yeah, I actually genuinely like that. So I genuinely like the fact that they can like make it work. So that's like my favorite part of the whole thing. The soundtrack were bangers. I like the world building where they showed not not Atlantis, Talokan. Yeah, Talokan. Yeah. And I do love. To be honest, I did not expect this, but I do love the fact of the what is it? The Talokan people are like Mesoamerican, so like those
Oh,
are
yeah.
the
Yeah.
vibe is cool. So we get to see like another advanced like tribe like nation, like Wakanda, but it's Talokan, so that's really cool. I like that. Yeah. So overall, the film is it's great. It didn't actually feel very long, even though this is supposed to be like what second longest MCU film. Was very long. I think it's like
Um,
second
One
to
of the
Endgame, is
longest
it
one.
not?
I believe
One of the
so.
longest.
Did you guys feel the
Yeah.
runtime? I heard
Oh,
mixed people saying. I heard half people say they felt it. I've heard half of the people say they don't.
I didn't personally. No, I didn't.
Uh,
Personally,
I
not
felt
really.
it a bit, I guess. I felt it a bit. Yeah, but it's not really like. But it doesn't
I
feel
had
as long as Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
yeah. No, that
Or
feels
or
longer than the
or
Batman, Kelvin. Or
or
it,
it
yeah.
chapter 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
it
felt the
chapter
runtime
Chapter
two
was
2
felt
is
long,
the
longer
man.
than
longest movie ever.
yeah.
How long
Even
was
though
it?
it's like
It
2
feels
minutes,
super
2 hours,
long.
45 minutes. It's not.
2 hour 49 minutes. Okay, that's a long.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
feels like 4 hours.
It felt like 4 hours. But yeah, I should. Yeah, no, it didn't feel long to me, in my opinion, except for a few scenes. But
Yeah.
mostly, and I like all the performances. I really like Mbaku the most. He's such a cool guy. He's very.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's somewhat grown as well in a way. Like I don't know. He's like more respectful, more mature. Ever
Man,
after
I guess he
shows.
needs to be given more of the spotlight because he's one of the big names now. I guess.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I like Shuri as. I think Shuri's probably like the best. I'm not sure what characters you call them. The ones that like take the next mantle, like so compare her to like say Kate Bishop or whatever. Like the people that takes the mantle after. I don't know what you call them. Just the new Avengers or
Like
whatever.
legacy characters.
Legacy. I think she's the best one. Yeah, in my opinion.
You think she's
Well,
the
I guess
best
that's
one?
well, to be fair, it's because she has a very powerful story to go with it.
That's
I think
true.
that supports it. Yeah, but
That's
still,
true.
yeah. But I mean, I like her the most. At least that's that's to say at least. So yeah,
I agree.
very good. But that's the thing though. I should mention. Can I say how good it is? Because I want to say like it's not it's not as good as the first Black Panther in my opinion. But Black Panther one was like top 10. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel
Black
the
Panther,
same way.
Yeah.
Black Panther's like my number 6, I think, of like.
I
Yeah.
don't remember where my Black Panther is.
My Black Panther's like 8. So yeah.
You don't have a letterbox list for MCU rankings, Kelvin? How dare you? I thought you
I
were an MCU
do.
fan.
But I already closed Letterboxd.
I'm gonna message Kevin Feige email right now. Kelvin
Email
does
right
not
now.
have a ranking for MCU sent. All right, he's gonna be upset.
Okay. All right, yeah. So there's that for our. All right, Teguh, what's your non-spoiler review? Go.
I think Iron
Yeah.
Man 2 is still better.
Ah, hell yeah, dude. You can't beat Iron Man 2, man. Come
Well,
on,
apart from
man.
everything else.
Ah, man.
All right,
I'll
so
watch it right now.
all right, so let's give it a rating first, I guess, in the here. So I'll start first. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Albert.
Right now, I also have it at 4 out of 5. I was thinking of upgrading it to 4.5, but I think I'll stick at 4 out of 5 for now.
I was 4.5 after I was out of the theater, but that's recency bias.
Okay, it's weird because I was trying to sort it through my letterbox like MCU rankings, and I like this more than Miss Marvel 100%. I know for sure I like this more than Miss Marvel, but I gave Miss Marvel 4.5 stars. So I'm like, should I give this 4.5 stars then just because of it? No. I'll give it at 4 for now.
Got hit by the
Alright.
Teguh dilemma.
No, here's the thing. Like I said, like Wakanda Forever is good throughout. Miss Marvel has some, kind of like down moments kind of thing. So yeah.
Horror wasn't all that
Right.
good, man. Nobody said that. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah.
So I mean, how much would you
If
give
you
it?
ever made a review for Miss Marvel, you should write that down. They don't say
You
this.
just astaghfirullah.
Yeah.
I gave it I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5 as well. Just yeah.
Oh,
That's not
everyone
the
is
most
in
perfect
agreement.
movie. Good movie. Good
Yeah.
movie, but not very strong.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Yeah. Like I cannot think of any particular moment that I like. I hate that part kind of thing.
Actually, come to think of it, you think it's better than Multiverse of Madness and
Yes.
Ragnarok? Okay.
Yeah.
Ragnarok,
yeah.
no,
Shit.
not Ragnarok. Love and Thunder, yes.
I mean, yeah, Love and Thunder, not Ragnarok. Sorry,
I
the
think this is the best MCU film of the year.
of the year. Yeah.
Like, I think out of like starting from like No Way Home, it's like No Way Home.
Best
I
since
think
No Way
then
Home.
No Way Home, Shang-Chi, then Wakanda Forever for me. Yeah.
Shang-Chi is before No Way Home.
Yeah, No Way Home, number 1, Shang-Chi number 2,
Oh, okay,
then
okay.
Wakanda Forever
yeah,
number 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi is for the phase 4, right? Yeah, so
That's
Yeah,
for
in the
phase
phase
4. For phase 4 only, I'm agreement with you in terms of movies. Yeah.
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, pretty much.
same, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, there you go. That's
4.5.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, non-spoiler. Yeah, watch out for the spoiler review whenever Well, after Tuesday, I guess, whenever Teguh finish watching it.
How
Yeah.
does this affect your expectations, Teguh?
It hasn't really changed.
Okay.
Very good.
Very good. Very good.
Drafted
Very
this,
good.
Ariq?
Very good. Huh?
Did,
Did Ariq draft this?
Yes, I did.
Ariq did draft this, yeah.
Okay.
Man, I'm telling you, Ariq's gonna win this year. I'm already
I
out
hope
of
it does.
the-
Wait, what is the rating? I hope it's better than Mom.
Bring
I
it up,
mean,
bring it up.
Multiple.
I think it's. I think last time I checked, it was 85%.
Okay,
Are we
that's
talking
pretty
about
good.
Rotten Tomatoes?
Rotten
I
Tomatoes,
just
yeah.
I just say Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, it's 84 right now.
Yeah,
I think
right.
that's tied with the Batman.
I
Is
mean,
it?
yeah, right now, but
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna go
All right,
down.
so if we look at the final draft, I know I'm out of the contention
Kelvin's
already.
100% out
Out
already.
of 8 movies, only 3 came out.
Yeah. Okay. So Kelvin's out of 8 films, only the Batman, Wendell and Wild, and Canterbury Grass. Batman is universally acclaimed. Canterbury Glass is called Amsterdam now. Not critically acclaimed at all. I heard really
And I
bad
heard
stuff
it's
about
bad.
it. I still gotta
Yeah.
watch it. I gotta watch it because apparently, fun fact, spoiler for this movie. I saw a clip on Twitter going viral of a scene where because Taylor Swift is in the film. Someone pushed Taylor Swift onto the street. She fell down. You can clearly see a cut. It turned to a rubber doll, and she got run over by a truck. And I'm like, I gotta watch this movie. What the hell?
Well,
Wait, find that
should
clip.
be-
Find that clip. Find that clip.
I'll
should be
try.
the
I'll try.
best
I'll try.
movie.
I'll try to. I try to find it.
It should be the best movie ever if that's the case. Damn.
Yeah, you know what? I'm already out of the contention, so.
But well, I think a lot of people like it. So
Oh no, well, it's just like, oh, that's a nice movie, kind of thing. Yeah, man, I started out so strong with the Batman. It's like, oh yeah, really good. This is probably the best Batman ever. One of the best Batman.
And
And then after that, it just went
everything
downhill.
else.
It's like it's not even a slow downhill fall. It's just like a steep, boop, straight
of
line
a-
down.
It was more of a like direct cliff. Yeah, just
Yeah, man, it didn't age so well. Like one of the comments, I think, when we were drafting it is like, "Oh yeah, everyone's even now."
not even. Nothing was ever even.
I mean, if you just from looking at this, really really, I think, like it's either Ariq or Teguh that's gonna win.
you don't think I have
Yeah.
a chance?
No.
Just no.
Well, I have Babylon. Okay, how many? Okay, I have Babylon still yet to be out. Lightyear is mid. Don't worry, darling is mid. Fablemans is gonna be out soon, and Nope, I think a lot of people like it. So
Yeah, but Teguh got like Top Gun Maverick, The Northman. He got The Rock, Black Adam, Albert.
The Rock.
Yeah,
I
and
heard
definitely
Black
now
Cat-
Love
yeah.
and Thunder is like, like ended up nice 70-ish rating. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
His only stinker is Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My stinker
Yeah.
is what? Jurassic World.
I think
Blonde.
I think Blonde is your biggest stinker.
Blonde. Yeah,
Yeah.
but Jurassic World was also a stinker.
I've
That's it.
yet
Yeah,
to-
but
I've
Blonde
yet
is
to
even
see
more.
Blonde.
With the
Blonde's
CGI
even more.
babies.
CGI baby. CGI
No,
baby.
CGI fetuses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really, it's either Ariq or Teguh. My money is on Ariq. Unless Strange World somehow got like a 99%, then maybe that will.
It's a battle of
sway things.
Strange World and Avatar. And Avatar 2.
Avatar 2. Yeah.
Avatar
Both
2.
in Strange Worlds.
Both are set in very strange worlds.
It's
Yeah.
Avatar. I'm probably gonna vote for Avatar 2 as well.
Alright,
What
let's
happens if
just-
it turns out like I'm like, dude, I like Strange Worlds way more than Avatar 2. It's like, no, I like Avatar 2 more than Strange Worlds.
let's just
Civil
get it
War.
done
Is it too late for
now.
a Switch?
Ariq,
Is it-
congratulations.
Is it too late for a Switch or? Damn.
By the way,
Alright.
I found a clip if you all want to see it.
Alright,
please.
sure, go ahead, play it. I want to see Taylor Swift getting run over by a truck.
So here you go. There's gonna be sound as well. So here it is.
Alright, so
Oh my god,
that's bad. Oh my
that is so clear.
that's bad.
It's
Okay, that is
so
clearly...
weird.
A weird choice. Wait, who directed this?
David O. Russell, who's done good stuff.
Ah, all right.
Who's done good stuff? Not that one.
Not this time, I guess. All right, so now let's this it took us like what 40 minutes to do weekly watches this time.
Well, we didn't start till like
yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't really start
20
weekly
minutes
watches till like
ends,
20
then
minutes
that's
in.
when we
Yeah.
start. So 40 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess now let's move on to the trailer talks now because 3 trailers came out. So now let's just go through them one by one. First one, John Wick Chapter 4 trailer discussion. Um, I don't know who wants to start. Teguh, you have an airsoft. Why don't you start?
Take it out. Well, just hold it and then just tell your opinion, basically. Just...
Well, we're already
Yeah.
demonetized, right? Because Albert said the F word, so.
No, there's no
Did Albert say
demonetization
that?
of showing like an airsoft gun
Is there none?
on stream.
I don't know.
Shouldn't
Well, we
be.
weren't.
I
Okay,
have
no
we
idea.
weren't monetized to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna get
Um,
cancelled. It's fine. Okay, just hold it up. Okay, show and
We
tell.
might
yeah,
still
hold
be
it up.
blocked.
No problem. No problem.
Right.
All right, so Teguh, your thoughts.
Thoughts.
I like it.
Okay, why?
Well, I like the trailer because I mean, it's John Wick. A lot of shooting.
Doesn't look. Yeah, that's true.
It's. I really like Donnie Yen's character. He looked really cool.
Is he blind again?
I
In this
don't
movie?
think so.
Like I don't. It's weird. Like it's not like
Um,
it wasn't
me
like
see.
completely like dark black glasses, right? It was like slightly brown or something.
he got cataracts in this movie.
Cataract.
Not fully blind yet.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, that's all they showed. There's a bunch of shit. Okay, fine. I guess like there's the whole redemption thing, which is, I guess interesting. But then they didn't really explain like what that whole thing, like what the other family or something was about. So I don't know what to think of it. All I know is it's just there's gonna be a lot of shooting and a lot of people trying to stop him from reaching the duel at sunrise or some shit. Yeah.
No, I was thinking like they're supposed to meet at sunrise, and a lot of the shots are at night. So I'm just assuming that John Wick didn't make it to the duel. You know?
Wait, what do you mean?
No, I think he's trying to get to the duel like from like midnight, but then people are
Yeah.
trying to stop him.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was thinking
think
like
that's-
you know.
I think this
that's
is
like,
before the duel, Kel, not after it.
I thought this like after the duel.
I think-
you know,
I
it's
think
like he
the
didn't
film-
make it because I don't know, someone tried to stop him or something.
I think the
Turned off
whole
his
film is
alarm.
gonna be. I think the whole film is gonna be sometime taking place as soon as he found out about the duel, and then he's gonna be going to the duel, and then lots of people trying to stop him, and then the finale is gonna be the duel. I think.
All right. Yeah.
Imagine if they
that
just
makes
cliffhang us
sense.
on the duel.
They
For
took
John
the
Wick
gun,
5?
they turn
Oh,
to
God.
each other, they shoot, and just like cuts to black.
Cut. Like, what?
That's a
And
one- that's
like
a
there's nothing,
one.
right? You know, there's no like John Wick will be back or anything. No, you don't know, and then 2 years later, suddenly they're just like John Wick 5.
No. Teguh. They don't even do that. They just like release a 1-second YouTube video. Shows the ending. That's it. Like 2 years later.
Damn.
That would be very anticlimactic. Alright, Avik, what's your thoughts on this?
Hang on. I'm not sure what to say. It's like the thing about John Wick movies is that like we know it looks cool, we know it's gonna be great. So like, what is there to say?
Yeah,
I mean, I like the fact that Teguh made an appearance in this movie. I mean, Donnie Yen and Teguh look very similar. Just imagine
Yes.
Teguh but fitter and with
And
sunglasses.
can move.
and less vision.
Yeah, and can move. To be honest, I'm gonna be real though. I'm a bit confused with all the trailer. Like, what are they talking about? Who's the family here? What's the duel? Is he gonna have
I
like
guess-
a 1v1 match with
I guess-
what's his name? It.
Bill Skarsgård
Yeah, him.
with
It.
with Pennywise, yeah.
Yeah, with Pennywise.
There's even a
A
red
dance,
balloon. I think.
a dance off.
Oh wait, no, that's Pinocchio.
Yeah. Yeah. Pinocchio's in this one too.
Oh my God.
I just like the fact that we get to see that Japanese guy in every movie. He's fighting
yeah.
Donnie
Hiroyuki
Yen.
Sanada. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. Um, not yeah. I thought Donnie Yen was supposed to be like a good guy. Turns out he's a bad guy too, or I don't know. They just want to have a cool fight, I guess.
Maybe just sparring, like to get
Yeah,
him ready.
to get him ready for the duel, they're just like, all right, let's spar a little. Let's fight with blades, man. Ah, shit. So yeah, no, I don't know, just like a lot of intensive stuff, but like with some dialogues, just like I don't know, it's like do jelly beans, and then like it cuts to another scene. I don't know what they're on about. They just say like random words, and like it just goes over my head. I don't know what they're on about, honestly. Maybe I'm not paying attention very well. But like suddenly they're in Paris, or I don't know what's going on, but damn, it's so cool. That's
All I
why.
see is a
That's
bunch of
all I can
nighttime
think.
and rain.
No, look, there's a desert scene somewhere for whatever reason.
Is there a
And then-
desert scene?
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
desert scene.
yeah,
and
there's a
then
desert
riding a
scene.
horse.
And,
He was
and then
riding
it
a
goes to
horse.
France. Yeah, and then suddenly a dog jumps over a table. You see what I mean? Why I'm confused? That's all in the
Yeah,
span
and
of
then-
like 3 seconds.
Yep.
I'm confused what's going on, but damn, does it look cool?
John Wick becomes a cowboy for like one part of the movie.
Yeah.
Right,
And also, yeah, I don't know why. I still like his fighting style is always like this, just like his jacket. Oh, dude, because that's how he
He's
blocks
Batman.
shots. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It looks cool, but like, what is going on?
Honestly, I never really understand too much about John Wick's like lore.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they do
I
try
just-
to keep it like secret and.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, Albert, your thoughts?
One thing that none of you have mentioned, I think they mentioned that his family is part of the assassin thing, hitman thing.
Ariq
yeah.
mentioned it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay,
what I
so
heard, but I don't understand. Like I said.
I guess that's
probably
a
he have a
mystery,
family.
right?
He have a family legacy with it, so that's cool. I guess
Yeah.
we'll find out something.
Maybe the dog
What's-
is the key to it.
The dog.
From the
What?
first movie. Okay, Albert, go on.
Okay, I think the action obviously looks cool. It's so much fun. Donnie Yan's gonna be so much great. I think he's gonna be the main proponent. Hiroki Sanada. Dude, the katana fight looks so much fun. I'm looking excited to it. And I don't think I've ever seen Donnie Yen wielding a gun because I always see him like kung fu stuff, but he's like holding a gun. I'm like, shit, this is different. But yeah, Pennywise is good. Bill Skarsgård. Yeah, I think it looks great, but yeah, like Ariq, I'm not exactly too sure. If I were to guess, the film is gonna be obviously it takes place directly after the third one, which he was. The third one was that he was basically. Did he got excommunicado in the third one, or is it after the third one? At the
And
end of
that's in the third one.
okay.
Third one, he got excommunicado, but the ending, he was, supposedly
That's-
killed. Supposedly.
Fake his death,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
I thought?
Yeah.
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 So that's why he's on the run. And yeah, that should be interesting. And now he's trying to be back in, so he gained his freedom. So he's not on the run the whole time, and that's why he have to do this. So that's exciting to see. I don't know. Obviously, we saw Lawrence Fishburne back. We saw Winston Ian McShane back, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Lance Henriksen, who is what is this? The front desk dude. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him back.
So what
But aside
happened
from-
to Morpheus' face again? Was it like all scarred up?
Was
Yeah.
cut. He got cut in the third movie by one of the. I forgot the bald guy.
Either that or one of his pigeons like scratched him probably.
I like to believe Albert's version more. He's like eating it. Like, oh.
He got a lot of pigeons.
Bitch.
I
Wait, that's an
wonder.
owl.
I wonder if there are other characters gonna be in here, like Halle Berry's character from the previous one. If she's gonna come back or something, I'm curious. Pretty sure she survived
Yeah.
that film. Yeah,
Did she
she
did?
did.
I don't remember.
So yeah.
I thought Millie Bobby Brown was in this.
What?
What would she be doing?
As Enola Holmes.
Let me share screen real quick. This scene right here for like a split second when there's the girl with the wolf tattoo. I thought that was
That
Millie
does
Bobby
not
Brown.
look like her.
I can
No.
picture her, Millie
She
Bobby
looks like
Brown.
a.
You
This is gonna
know,
be sounding kind of offensive, but like she kind of looks like a deformated combination of Dua Lipa and Millie Bobby Brown.
Jesus Christ, Ariq.
what?
Oh my god.
Am I too rough on that? Was that
I thought-
too brutal?
You wanna know what I thought you were gonna say? I thought you were gonna say she looks like Millie Bobby Brown in season 2 of Stranger Things when she go full emo. I thought that's what you're gonna say.
Oh, that's the nicer version. I was going the brutal honest version.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, no. For a second, I thought it was Millie Bobby Brown. I was like, wait, that's too old to be Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Alright. Any other thoughts on this? Yeah, like Katie Lynch said, apparently Keanu will be in the ballerina spin-off.
Oh yeah, the Ana de Armas
Yeah.
spinoff. That's what I heard. Keanu will be there, and I think someone else is confirmed to be there as well. I forget which one.
Morpheus?
Either that or Winston.
His pigeons.
His pigeons.
His pigeons gonna be there.
Alright, yeah. So
And
there
yes,
you go.
this is Ballerina, the John Wick spinoff, not the 2016 dance family movie Ballerina. There's two different things.
Okay, Albert.
In case someone's like, "Oh, there is a Keanu Reeves Ballerina movie. I gotta watch this."
I gotta
Keanu
watch.
Reeves in a tutu, just dancing to Black Swan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Swan, yeah. Ian
Right, yeah,
McShane is joining. So yeah.
All right, yeah. So there you go. That's John Wick Chapter 4 trailer. How's the excitement level here on this?
The same.
What do you mean the same?
Whoa. What
The
is
same as before I saw the trailer. It doesn't change my excitement
What
at all.
was it before?
Oh, excited.
Okay.
If I were to put this excitement in terms of draft pick potential, this is like a high third round pick for me.
All right. Okay.
That makes sense.
Albert's playing mind tricks here for next year.
No, Albert's already
He knows he's
beginning.
losing. He knows he's losing this year, so he's aiming for next year already.
Oh my god.
All right, yeah. I think it's safe to say that all of us are pretty excited for this. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
even if
As John
yeah,
Wick movies goes, yeah.
John Wick movies goes, we know what to expect. Alright, now let's move on to the next trailer we got. The better Pinocchio movie, probably. The Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. So yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I mean, just from the trailer, I feel like the trailer is quite long, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're all about the same length.
Are they all about the same length? I feel like yeah, it is about the same length, but I feel like that one shows a lot more. The Pinocchio one. Just from the trailer itself, this version of Pinocchio is already looking a lot more emotional than the Tom Hanks one. Yeah. And then the whole the visuals of it is also a lot better, I think, in this one. A lot more. What's the name? I don't know how to put it. Kind of like creepy, kind of creepy, kind of not. But you know what I mean? No.
Mm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Uh-huh.
get it. I
Those
felt that.
Yeah. So I think that fits the vibe of Pinocchio a lot. Kind of that thing. Yeah. So I like that. I like the trailer. I'm really looking forward for this movie. Yeah. All right. So I don't know. Ariq, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't watched any Pinocchio movies ever. Never the original one, not the remake. I've already mentioned this before.
Yes, Albert.
I've mentioned this before.
I know you've never seen the Disney Pinocchio. I didn't remember that you never watched any Pinocchio.
I've never watched any Pinocchio film, but this one does actually look pretty cool. I quite like the vibe of it. I can understand the creepiness, at least on the end, where there's like this weird chimera-looking woman
Right.
thing.
Is that supposed to be
That
the blue
was-
fairy?
To be honest, she look pretty.
Possibly.
If it
I
is,
think
that's,
so,
that's,
yeah.
that's dope. It's dope as hell.
Yeah, that's cool.
that's dope.
Cool take on it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dope. So yeah, the whole thing just I don't know. It's such a like compared to the trailer from the what is it, the remake one, the Tom Hanks one, it does look a lot more lively, which is weird because it's actually stop motion, not live action. Yet it
Yep.
looks more alive.
Ironic.
Like I said,
Yeah.
from the trailer itself, you already can feel like there will be a lot of emotions in this one.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. How about Albert? Your thoughts on this?
Before I go to my thoughts, so Ariq, do you know the story of Pinocchio?
He gets very long and hard. No, I don't know. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
he's already
He was-
hard to begin with. His wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. No, yeah, I guess from that description, no, not really. Genuinely don't know like how the story goes or how it ends, whatnot.
So fun fact, Pinocchio's story very much mirror Calvin's story when he was young. So Calvin wanted to be a real boy. He never achieved that.
Yeah.
That was
He
Pinocchio's
still isn't now.
Yeah, I think Pinocchio beat Calvin to it.
Yeah. Like the blue fairy said, there is only one potion left to turn you into a real boy, and I lost.
Cal-
I had to
Calvin
get the bootleg one.
Calvin still have strings on him. This is actually all three of us is actually puppeteering Calvin right now. We still have strings attached to him this whole time. So
Yeah, yes.
little known fact.
Hey, who did that?
That was the good. That was the good. But the trailer looks fun. It definitely looks way better than Robert Zemeckis' Pinocchio. I'm looking forward to see it. And based on the trailer, I mean, they show a lot because I guess they already know people know the story of Pinocchio, or for the most case, know what the story of Pinocchio is supposed to tell. So they can tell the
Yeah.
story beats without hiding anything, which I'm glad they did to showcase animation. And there are definitely different story beats that I can already tell from this. Like obviously the ending, the creature, whatever it is, if it's Blue Fairy, if it's not, that's something different. There is also one particular thing which I forgot what is it, but it's not from the Disney version. I forgot what it is. But yeah, definitely Pinocchio running away. That's different because in the Disney version, Pinocchio is sort of like he doesn't run away. He got sent to school, right? And then like he sort of like got distracted and he goes on a journey and Geppetto looks for him. But this one it looks like Geppetto like was upset with him and is like, no, I'm not a real boy. I gotta run. So he runs away. That was my impression of Pinocchio.
Very good.
Yeah. Again, I
Impressive
think
work.
visually incredible. It still amazes me that is stop motion, and I don't know how many hours they did to make that. Yeah,
I don't think they're going to the Donkey Island thing this time. It doesn't show. Or
I don't think they
show
are
any
going
parts
to
of it. Yeah.
Fantasy Island, Paradise Island.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember the name. Yeah.
Yeah,
Teguh,
Pleasure
as-
Island.
Pleasure Island, yeah. Teguh, as the holder of Tom Hanks' Pinocchio, what's your thoughts on this?
How did you regret choosing the wrong Pinocchio?
Well, this is your
I have-
therapy section.
I
Unleash
have
all your.
absolutely like no doubt that it's going to be better. But at the same time, I'm not excited for it.
Why so? Just to spite it?
That's like 10% of the reason. But that's the thing is, right? I've never just been into like the stop motion thing to begin
Really?
with.
Calvin's offended, Coraline.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, neither have I. Like, I didn't watch Coraline properly till very recently because I didn't like the style.
Hey,
I did
What?
like what's it called? What's the dog one?
and then
Oh, the
Wallace and
I know
Gromit?
I love dogs.
I
Yeah,
love
I love
dogs. I
Dog,
love dogs.
I did like
yeah.
that
I thought-
one.
I thought Teguh would like Shaun the Sheep.
Oh right, Shaun the Sheep.
Oh,
Cheap is stop
Teguh's
motion.
reading
I think if
too
it
much.
involves-
Wallace and Gromit is stop motion. I think he likes Wallace and Gromit. if I'm
I do
not
like
wrong.
Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
It's not the style then.
I
It's
think
just
I
spite.
think Thomas the Tank Engine was also stop motion. Was it?
What?
Is
I
it?
know at one
Someone,
point.
someone
I know.
fact check this.
No, I know at like
Much
the
fact checking.
original Thomas the Tank Engine, like they were actual like toys, like sets, and they recorded the sets.
Are you sure this is not a
Uh,
YouTube? This is not a kid's recreation on YouTube of like them playing Thomas the Tank Engine?
No, like
Okay, here.
OG.
Thomas Thomas Adventure, which were animated using real models and stop motion photography, were introduced to American television in
Yeah,
1989
stop motion.
Oh
as part
wow.
of the PBS series. Yeah. So
So
at
I guess
one
I
point
do
it
like
was.
it. Well, I don't know then why
I,
I'm not excited. I'm just not excited. Maybe it is just because
It is
I'm just
actually
spiteful.
it's spite.
I think it's
I
90% spiteful of it.
Yeah, it's not even the type of animation. It's
Like,
just
you know
spite.
what? It's better. I know it's better, so I'm not gonna bother watching it.
It's spite. Yeah, it is actually just spite.
Wait, remind me. Did you watch the Disney's Pinocchio one already?
Like when I was a kid, yeah, when
No,
I was
no,
like
no. The live
8.
action one. The
Oh
new
no
one.
no 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 no,
Okay.
not yet.
Teguh doesn't want to ruin
There is
his good
fun
memory of Pinocchio.
a fun fact about that film. Spoiler, sort of. This is new to the Pinocchio film, the live action one, not the animated one. I don't know why they decided to include this scene. This is a weird scene. Calvin knows what I'm talking about. There is a scene in the live action Disney Pinocchio where Pinocchio was literally sniffing a piece of shit on the ground.
I saw that
As you do.
on YouTube.
I think it's like horse shit or something, but there was literal shit on the ground, and he was like sniffing it, like, "Oh my god, what is this? I've never seen this before. Oh, so refreshing," or something like that.
This
But
sounds
that
like
is like,
Mickey Mouse.
hot dog. Pinocchio was literally sniffing the piece of shit, and that's like a sort of an ironic metaphor of what the film is.
I like how Albert just like so like the scene, right? Yeah. They choose the movie sucks, just like straight up, just a straight up
Why?
roast.
What person in their right mind would include, haha, Pinocchio sniffing a piece of shit? Check, include that in the film. Don't take it out. Keep it in.
They probably thought it's like, oh, new experience, wood can shit.
It's not even his shit. It's a horse shit.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
What good shit, bro?
I don't know, dude. Bro, I'm pretty sure the animation on that shit looks better than Pinocchio at sometimes.
Dude, imagine
They
when
put
Pinocchio.
they put a whole team to animate that shit.
I want a short of Pinocchio. What's the name? Experiencing his first bowel movements. It's like, oh, Geppetto, what is happening?
Papa, help me! I feel something in my belly. I don't know what it is. And then Jiminy Cricket just chimes in, trying to be so smart. I was like, "That is your conscience speaking. You feel that butterfly in your stomach? Means you are doing a good job, Pinocchio." And then Pinocchio's like, why is my voice like getting higher and higher? He's like, no, Jiminy, it's not my conscience. You're right here. I eat something bad. I don't know. I'm losing it.
And then brown lightning happened.
No.
Accidental fecal release.
AFR. AFR.
Or was it
Accidental
AFR?
fecal
Accidental
release.
fecal release.
Accidental fecal release. What do we get from
Throwback
Pinocchio
to
to
last
release? I just cannot anymore. Just
Because Teguh haven't seen the film and is smiting the Guillermo del Toro's one.
Alright, so that's our thoughts on Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio. Very cool. Visually looking really nice. And Teguh is very spiteful of it. Alright, let's move on to the final trailer that we got to discuss, which is the Glass Onion, a Knives Out story. Ariq has this in his draft, right?
number 2
Yeah.
actually.
So, yeah, number 2. So, what thoughts?
Uh,
Thoughts, Ariq.
I was chuckling a bit because I was like, wait, they already killed the guy in the trailer. Like they killed what's his name, the original Hulk. Forgot the actor's name.
Well, I don't. Okay,
Oh,
but
that's what I thought. No, that's what I thought. But then they revealed that he's still alive there. Oh.
yeah.
I was like,
So I don't actually know who died.
yeah. So I don't know who died. So I guess
Actually,
isn't
I
this
might
like
know, actually.
the plot of it is similar to a movie, but I don't know what movie it is. It's like they were like, oh, let's play. Oh wait, isn't that the Gen Z, whatever.
Is that a
What
movie
is
called
it?
Clues or something?
Yeah, but the point is like they were playing a game and they're like, oh, let's find out who the murderer is, but turns out there was a real
Buddies, buddies,
murderer.
buddies, buddies,
Yeah,
buddies.
yeah. Wasn't it?
Mhm.
Isn't that the same premise? I'm gonna lie.
Well, I guess buddies, buddies, buddies. They were playing.
I've never watched Bodies, so I didn't. I
Yeah,
haven't
buddies, buddies,
recognized
buddies.
the
They
details.
play a game called Buddies, 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 and then someone actually got murdered.
Yeah,
That
like isn't that? Yeah, I was like, wait, that sounds like very familiar premise. Okay, so I guess it's similar to that. I don't know. But I guess the UCAS is kind of interesting. Just like what Dave Bautista is there, very cool, very muscular.
He moved his pecs.
Flexing he moved his specs. I wish I could do that. I forgot who else was there. The original Bruce Banner. Don't remember what his name is.
Where's
Uh,
Albert
Edward,
fun
Green?
guy.
Edward, Edward,
The
Edward.
Dwayne
Edward
Johnson's
Norton.
eyebrow.
Yeah.
Something went in my eye. I'm
Oh yeah,
trying to get it
oh
out.
yeah. Wait, Agatha Harkness was also there as well. I think you mentioned it
Catherine-
several
yeah,
times, but I
Catherine
forgot.
Hahn, yeah.
Yeah, and the girl, the Iron Fist girl. Oh, can't believe
Jessica
she's
Henwick.
remembered for that. Yeah, she's also there. I don't know. It's just like there's a lot of people I recognize. The James Bond guy, he was also there. Oh wait, he's the main character. Oh. Shit. But I actually don't know what to think about this film because like I don't know, it looks kind of interesting. I've never seen the trailer for the first one. What is it? The Knives Out trailer.
Oh,
I just saw the movie directly and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Same actually, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right. So I was like, okay, so I'm just curious with this. Like, what's the story gonna be? Like was the murder like do we know the murder in the first like 10 minutes of the movie or is it gonna
Here.
be more
We can-
orthodox here?
We can do an analysis of who the murderer is. We need to do a hand analysis.
Hannah, now what?
At 2 minutes, 7 seconds into the trailer, we get to see a silhouette of a man of a hand holding a gun.
Oh my god! Oh, wait, and also wait. Actually, no. Hang on.
wait,
Like the
that's
first.
but Dave
the first-
Bautista's character is shown to have a gun, so that doesn't deduce anything.
Mhm.
There, look at that. Whose hand is that?
Yeah.
We need to up the contrast on this. I don't have the tools.
Actually, no, I don't care about the hand. Like, what gun is that?
It looks like
It's a
I,
Colt?
wait, I don't know.
What
That's
is
a
it?
bit
It's a
too low res.
1911, is it? It's not a 1911.
It's
Hell,
either
like
1911 or what's it called? The longer Makarov.
It looks like a generic handgun.
Yeah, that's what the 1911 is. It's a generic.
There you go. That's a
handgun.
1911. Yeah, there you go.
It is a generic handgun. You're right.
Mystery solved.
Mystery solved.
Yeah,
You know
I
what the
was
gun
actually
is.
curious. Like I wanted to like find out earlier today. Is like because if you notice in that scene, like they load the gun by like cocking the rear hammer.
Yep.
I was curious, like in modern guns, does that actually work?
One of those things where like it can work, but you don't do it.
Yeah, so I was like, can I do it? So I tried it on my airsoft gun,
What did you do?
and it did work.
Oh,
you go.
there you go. Mystery
Yeah, like-
solved. The goose the killer.
Mystery solved
Yeah.
again. The goose in a movie.
It is a pain to do though.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait! I just realized I checked the movie. There's like a bunch of like title cards or not title, like text or something, and even bigger, funnier. And then I don't know. I just like the word twistier. Twistier.
Twistier.
What's gonna get twisted? Who wants to get twisted? No, sorry. So wait, hang on.
What?
I think I know who got twisted. Oh, never mind. It's nothing. Don't worry.
Go on.
Yeah, I don't know what to say
Alright,
about this
okay.
film. Okay, kind of cool, I guess.
Fair.
Mhm.
Wait.
I'm
No,
just gonna go
hang on.
real fast on this one. It looks fun. It looks fun. The whodunit is always fun. So, yeah, the cast looks great. Yeah, pretty much that's that. My thoughts on it. I'm just
I
looking
just-
forward for it.
I just want to show this to Teguh. Look at this gun, dude. Look how engraved it is.
No, I can't-
7.62 milli. What kind of a pistol is? Oh wait, no, never mind. That's a 45. Never mind. Don't worry about it. False alarm. It's a
Oh, there you go.
1911.
Oh yeah, that is.
1911,
What's
is
it? No, that's not a 1911.
It's a 1911. It's just
No,
engraved.
it's
Oh no, it's the longer Makarov. Yeah, never
it's
mind.
the longer
Yeah, it's a
Makarov. What's
Russian
it
gun.
called?
I don't know.
Tokarev, is that what it's called?
I don't know. We're still figuring out the gun thing.
Tolkien.
Albert.
Yes.
Tokarev. Yes, it
talk
is
about-
Tokarev.
I will talk about the trailer. Will I find out the gun?
Okay, trailer I think looks like it looks a lot of fun. I'm super excited for this. Again, I like that it's different in a way. I guess like the first, all of us have seen the first Knives Out, right?
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The guys. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to cough there. But yeah, I think the first Knives Out, we know that spoiler once again, we sort of know who got murdered, and we sort of it was like sort of we found out who killed, but then it's like a fake out and everything. Um, and obviously this one, I think they're gonna do a different twist to it as well. I think it's gonna look good. I don't know who is murdered, and I guess that's something different. Wait, do we know that? Did anyone remember watching the trailer for the first Knives Out?
No. I said it.
I
I
do
never
not.
watched the
Watch it.
trailer. Yeah.
Okay. I think they showed that Christopher Plummer's character was killed in the trailer, I think. So I guess this is a different twist. And again, like Ariq said, yeah, it's like, oh, they're playing a game. Turns out that someone got killed, but yeah, everyone have their own motives. I also really like that the first Knives Out is very much a fall movie. Kelvin and Ariq cannot relate because 2 seasons right now. Japan have fall, right? Yeah, they have fall. It feels like a very autumn fall movie. But this one feels like a summer movie, even though it's released in the fall. So that's funny. But it feels like a seasonal thing. So hopefully, Knives Out 3 is like during the winter, and like a different Knives Out's like during the spring. It's like different per season.
The winter Knives Out comes out in spring, and the spring Knives Out comes out in winter as well.
Yes. But yeah, no, the cast looked great. Catherine Hahn is a standout. I just love her. I think is that Jennifer Hudson? No, not Jennifer Hudson. What's her name? Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson, I think looks great. I think she's gonna do interesting because she's like supposed to be like a fashion designer or supermodel or something. So I like the flamboyant nature of it. And like the one gimmick of like Jessica Henwick's character of like just fumbling the vase. I don't know why I thought that was funny. But yeah, I think it looks great. I think it's gonna be fun. Dave, what yourself is gonna be good. But if I were to make a theory here on who is the murderer for this one,
Yes.
so let's observe based on this. Knives Out, the first poster. Okay, I'm showing the first poster of Knives Out. We know who got killed is this guy. He's sitting in the middle, Christopher Plummer, and who kills him? Again, spoiler for Knives Out that came out 2019. Chris Evans. He was the killer.
Right. Yes.
Right next to the detective. Okay?
Okay.
So if we put the same idea into the poster of Glass Onion, so who got killed is the person in the middle. So the detective got killed, and who kills him is the person next to him, Edward Norton. So Edward Norton is the killer who killed the detective. So everything we saw in the trailer is everything leading up to the murder. Maybe that's part of the game. They're still pretending everything in the trailer, but turns out Benoit Blanc is dead. Ooh, what a twist would that be?
Well, not much of a twist now, is it? You predicted it. It's done.
Can you imagine? There's no way. There is no way that's the case. There's no way that's the case. But if it
But
is,
I
that's
kind
okay.
of want it to be the case.
That will be insane, right? If
Yeah, I
everything we
kind
saw
of
in the
want
trailer-
it.
The detective is dead. Turns out in the end he's
Yeah.
still alive or whatever. I don't know.
like everything we saw in the trailer is actually part of the game, where they're trying to solve the mystery. That's all we saw. That's why he's still alive, and then he got killed, and they're trying to figure out, and there's no detectives to figure it out. It's like, oh shit,
What are we gonna
That'd be
do?
cool.
what are we gonna do? We gotta call. I was about to say
Call
Scooby Doo, but
another-
you just summoned Mickey. I don't know why.
I don't.
Are you sure that's not Pinocchio?
Hi, Pauls. How can I help you today?
I'm gonna smell some shit.
Oh my god! What just happened to Mickey? What just happened to Mickey there? He got excited.
I don't know.
Ariq was fighting demons just now.
I am the demon fighting myself. bro.
Goofy comes in. It's like, oh god, gosh, Mickey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, we lost it. We have lost it.
All right, Teguh, do your Donald Duck. Go.
Maybe like
Aw,
rasp his
no
voice.
fun. No.
I don't know.
It's impossible. It's impossible to do Donald Duck without like actually straining your voice, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
It's impossible. But yeah.
How do I even do a Donald Duck?
There was a guy that was on like
Pretend you're
I don't know what
choking.
was that. I don't know what was that. That's goofy.
Stop going
no,
on.
but Goofy was laughing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yo. Oh, yo.
We are great whatever.
Yeah.
Impressionist. Yeah, we're great
Mickey
impressionists.
Mouse and friends. If anyone needs to hire four boys to be part of your entertainment for
boys.
birthday, we are here for you.
Yeah. Our contacts is in you can email us.
The councilman. Oh, God.
It's actually part of our non-existing Patreon tier. If you pay us $50 a month, and it have to be for a whole year, so you have to pay it 50 times 12. Then we will come to your birthday party for free as Donald Duck, Mickey, Goofy, and one of us will be Minnie. So yeah.
I think that role falls to do.
Sometimes I regret starting Nonsense in November. I wish I've never coined that term.
We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo.
We all make passion in the heat of mistakes. Yeah, I know.
Alright, so yeah, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery. I think we're pretty excited. Dude, the three trailers that came out this time,
hold up.
everything is
Why is it-
exciting.
Why is it called glass onion? Is it because of the house kind of looks like an onion made of glass? Or a glass made of onions? I don't know. What is it called? Glass
I don't
onions?
know.
At least in Knives Out. At least in Knives Out, there's like this whole collage of knives pointing into one center. Well, there'll be like a collage of onions.
If I were to guess, either Glass Onion is the name of the private island, or
Okay.
the guy Edward Norton is a tech startup dude, right? I can see Glass Onion being the name of like a tech company, so it might be.
Wait, was Knives Out like the name of a novel that the old guy wrote or something? Or I don't know. He was
I
a
don't
novelist. That's all I remembered.
He was a murder mystery novelist. I don't.
Yeah, a murder
remember.
mystery novelist.
Well, I
Edward
know
Norton
Glass
is.
Onion is a weird name.
Yeah, right. That's what
Yeah.
that's why they call it a Knives Out story. Otherwise, they'll be like, "The bloody hell is a glass onion?"
Glass Onion. Is this a Cinderella story? Retelling?
Yeah.
It's a twist. It's a twist of Cinderella and Shrek.
What? What's the twist?
Because Shrek compares himself to
Right.
an onion because he got lots of
Oh, right.
layers.
Yes.
Ogres
yes,
got layers.
Actually, you know what? I'm looking at the house. There's a dome thing at the top. Kind of looks like an onion made of glass.
Just in the movie, when we're watching it, just look out for everything that's onion shape, I guess. Maybe that will lead to some clues.
You know what? Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Glass onion.
Every time you see an onion shaped object, drink.
What?
That's a drinking game.
What do you drink? I don't know. A bunch of blended onions. Yeah.
Onion shots
Onion shots. Yeah. Well,
with
yeah.
a side of onions.
Kelvin, you know that will be torturous for you. You're going to die.
I know, right?
I-
Well, here you go, guys. We got our first customer here. Katie Lynch, I'll pay for a full show where you guys roleplay as those characters.
Oh, I pray for the poor soul who have to be stuck as Donald. Voice will be gone by the end of the show.
To be fair, if you're playing Donald, you don't even have to, you don't have to make an opinion. All you have to do is like, just make the sounds.
It's so hard. I cannot even do it, and I'm trying really. I'm really trying to make the Donald noise of like that. It's like he's about to take it. It's like he's about to spit out a hairball every time he speaks. I cannot do it.
Jesus Christ.
I
Jesus
cannot.
Christ, Alvin.
I'm gonna kill myself trying to do this. Okay. All right. Yeah, we got. Let's.
Maybe we'll have a spin-off episode where we'll do that for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, because we're not gonna do it for the full hour.
I feel like if
Don't
we're
get
doing it
paid
for a full
enough.
hour, if we do it for a full hour, we would forget how to talk normally.
Oh, oh yeah.
All right, yeah. So
But yeah,
let's
so
move on.
this film is coming out on December 4th on Netflix. In the US, it's getting a limited theatrical release on November 23rd, and guess who got tickets for it? So
Damn.
I'll be seeing it a month ahead of all of you in
Yeah, you are.
theaters. So
To be honest, I'm
yeah,
just glad that it made it
suck
through the
on
year,
that.
you know.
Oh,
23rd
that's
of
fair.
December.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's like a week off.
Yeah.
Just
Fair.
made
All
it.
right. So that's the trailer talk. Got a bit off track there.
I see nothing wrong.
No. Let's move on. We have two more news to talk about. Now let's just get to it. Studio Ghibli and Lucasfilm are working on a project together.
You have to. What do you have to talk so
Ah,
fey?
I don't know. I'm kind of tired.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Uh, Albert,
Ghibli.
I don't have the documents open. So what happened in here?
Yeah, so they announced on Twitter, I think on Instagram as well, a video of the Lucasfilm logo and the Studio Ghibli logo like together. So they're teasing that they're working together. It's unknown at this point what they are working on. They tease a picture of Hayao Miyazaki with like a small Yoda, like a toy kind of thing, and you can find it on Instagram and Twitter. And also, as of today, actually, they just released this today on Disney Plus, a hand-drawn animated short called Grogu and the Dust Bunnies. We all know Grogu is Baby Yoda from Mandalorian, and we all know Dust Bunnies, aka like the suit sprites from like Totoro and from Spirited Away. Those small like the suit sprites. So they released that short already. I'm pretty sure Ghibli's in charge of the animation because why would you hire Ghibli if not for that? So I was planning to watch that during the show just now, like what Teguh is best at. But then as I opened this, I opened Disney Plus. Turns out I haven't extended my Disney Plus accounts and expired, so I
Oof.
cannot log in. So I gotta do that after the show. So
Oof.
I wasn't able to watch it, but I'll probably watch it after this show. But yeah, that's one thing that they're working on, and I think the other project, I think they're working on a full animated show probably, or if not that, they're gonna use Ghibli for Star Wars Visions. I think that's the
Mhm.
does that sound right? Good. There's an animated series called Star Wars Visions, right? Where
Yeah,
they're
it
using
might
different.
be.
Yeah. There's
Cause,
an anime
Sounds
called an
plausible.
anime Star Wars called Star
cause
Wars
it's
Vision.
yeah, cause I think if I'm not wrong, it's like different animation style for each episode. Cause they're
Yeah.
doing it as like shorts, like
Yeah.
anthology series. So it might might be the project that Ghibli is involved in, but otherwise it might be something else. That's still unknown. But yeah, I guess thoughts on that. Ghibli and Star Wars bring together.
Cool. Again, I don't watch Star Wars series much.
Great
Yep.
insight.
I really don't have anything else to say on this. So yeah, we just want to get that out of the way. So, Teguh, why don't you go? You like Star Wars, and you're in Japan.
The
You're a
thing is,
weeb,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't deny that, but the problem, I still haven't seen any Ghibli movies.
Yeah.
Really? Ever
Yeah.
since Spirited Away, Totoro,
No, never.
Kiki's
I
Delivery
know
Service.
of them, I just never seen them, so I don't know what to expect really, I guess. But it's not something that I'm like, oh no, we're ruined. I'm um I'm a bit more concerned about, oh no, Ghibli's gonna be ruined by Lucasfilm than I am the other way around. So, right now my stance is wait and see. But hey, as I was saying, Andor, I'm liking it so far, so maybe there's hope. Plus, the Mandalorian was
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Avik.
Huh? Oh, dude, I can't wait to watch a Studio Ghibli Star Wars and then go on a weird drug trip because you know how they animate their stuff. Very vivid, very cool. At least this was my experience watching Howl's Moving Castle. I was just like, what the hell is going on and why
Ooh.
am I on an acid trip? I only drink Coke,
That
drink
film,
Coca-Cola.
that film is very trans.
It's very
like
trippy, and I was like,
yeah.
Albert, what's the story about? Even Albert's trying to figure out how to explain it.
It's It's not my favorite of the Ghibli film, but it's a lot of people's favorite. But it's not mine.
It's cool visually, but my God, I was on a trip. I can't wait. I can't wait to do that on Star Wars, especially with all the starships and shit. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward for that. Yes, very cool.
Alright.
I'm excited for whatever it is. I'm kind of, the more I think about it, Grogu is like probably the cutest Star Wars character, right? And the suit sprites is like so cute. I want to see them interact so bad now that it's like it's probably very cute. And like seeing Grogu in 2D hand drawn animation will be interesting. But can you imagine like a Grogu playing with Totoro?
Mm.
How cute would that be? Grogu and Totoro,
know.
neither of them speaks. It's just like just silent grunts. Just playing it. It would be so cute. But yeah, excited to see whatever happened here.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential, I guess, in this one. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how this goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, do we know if like who's in charge of the story and stuff? Oh, Albert's coughing a lot. Oh no. He said 1 second. I mean,
Whilst Albert is
Um,
choking to death.
I don't.
Oh, there he
Well,
is.
we don't know what the story is. So,
yeah, that's true.
but I would
mean,
think Kathleen Kennedy is involved in some way,
alright.
and I hope Hayao Miyazaki is involved in the animation as well. I know he still have one more movie left before he says he's officially retiring. But I also
Is he
know that
counting this?
probably not. It's probably a short, right? It's probably an animation
Right?
short.
Yeah.
He's doing one more movie for Ghibli, I think. But I've also heard, and I don't know how accurate this is, that he's losing his eyesight because he is getting really old, and like
Oh,
he
no.
cannot really draw anymore because he's losing his eyesight. So I don't know. Hopefully, and maybe he's involved. Maybe another animator is involved with him, like supervising. So
That's sad.
yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
How old is
yeah.
Hayao Miyazaki? He's 81 years old. So yeah.
Oh, that's old. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's old. Yeah. Alright. So yeah. Something to look forward to for the Studio Ghibli and Star Wars fan, I suppose. Yep. Alright, let's move on to the next news we got. A little bit of a video game into live action. Yeah, a live action Gears of War films in the works at Netflix. It's probably gonna be bad.
This is
I
where you
don't
guys
have
take
much
over. I
to
have no idea
polish.
what Gears of War is. So
I don't know. This, all right, there we played it. You can check it out on Kelvin's channel.
Console play!
oh, did you play this?
We played the fifth game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, we played like the third game as well and all that, but this was well before this thing was ever, our group ever
Okay,
thing.
Wait,
so we
yeah.
know there's going to be a live action series for Netflix, and they also going to make an adult animation show. As someone who
yeah.
doesn't know anything about Gears of War, except actually I don't know anything about Gears of War at all.
Wait,
Explain to me what this is.
You want the story or the whole like gameplay of it or what premise?
the premise, I guess, right?
Premise,
so here,
yeah.
the quick premise of it is that this underground creatures called the Locust wants to take over the land on top, I guess. So they attack humans and that causes a war between those two, and then the humans kind of were losing a lot, and then there's this thing called the Lambent stuff. I don't know that makes like weird human zombies and the locusts as well. Yeah, it's kind of convoluted.
Okay, you're
But
explaining
basically
the
a
whole
war.
thing, yeah. Basically, like there's like these subterranean alien species that
Okay.
Want to take over Earth.
emerge. Yeah, they emerged from the surface and they took over the Earth, and you're following these soldiers that are fighting, against a losing battle. I should mention the movie is not actually set on like a normal Earth. It's like a different planet, entirely with
different
its own
planet
like
where-
The movie or the game?
The game.
the game.
Okay.
It's a different world entirely.
Planet is kind of like they're living in a giant. They're kind of in their countries are not separated. They're kind of like still in the Pangea days, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And then it's just the humans fighting a losing battle, something like that. So
What's the
Yeah.
gear? What's the gear parse of this?
Gears is the name of the military kind of thing.
that's what the military is
Yeah.
called. They're called gear.
Gears.
Oh,
Let me just bring up some pictures real quick.
does Teguh play this game?
I don't think he does.
I
This
think I
is
Forever.
played like one campaign with like with Ariq or something.
Gears of War, like
Really?
1, 2, 3 until 4 as well. I think all of them are like Xbox exclusive at first, and
Yeah.
then starting from the fifth one, then it came on PC. Yeah.
Because
So yeah.
I definitely I don't remember Ariq, but I definitely remember Kelvin talking about this game a lot in high school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because Kelvin really likes it. Yeah.
I really like because honestly, Gears of War, it got a really good story. It like 1 until the third one, the story is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, if like you know, a lot of people agreed that on the third game there is this like very emotional scene when the main character's kind of like friend sacrifice himself and stuff, and then I felt it because I'm mostly a second player to my brother kind of thing. I was like, also I use him a lot, and then he
So your
dies.
character dies, and that's why you're
So
sad.
my
Like,
character dies. I'm
I
basically.
like,
cannot use my
no.
I cannot use a character anymore. No, my
Yeah,
campaign is over.
yeah. I mean, it got a really good story. The characters are great. It got what's the name? A lot of emotional beats, I think, in the games as well. Not just like pure shooting and gore. Um, I mean, gore is a huge part of it as well. They have a chainsaw on their assault rifles. That's their iconic gun, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why when you mentioned about like what is it like an animation like specifically like an adult one.
They are doing.
That's
So yeah,
kind of the
they're
reason.
doing two
Yeah, there's
shows.
gore is kind of like a big part of the whole game. It's kind of the appeal to it. It's also the reason
Yeah.
why it never. I think actually it's also the
Wait,
reason why it never
is
got
Dave
popular.
Bautista attached to this?
I think it was a trailer promotion kind of deal.
Yeah. I mean, he fits really well, honestly,
Yeah,
with his
of
body
all
type.
people, of all people to be a gear
Do
soldier.
you think he plays the game?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Maybe he just does it for the money.
Yeah.
I would imagine Dave Bautista to be the type of person to play games like Cooking Mama or something.
Even though he looks like jacked like this, but
Hey, he gotta get his nutrients in, right? He gotta get his proteins in, So he gotta
He played
he
Cooking
learn
Mama to learn how to
how to
cook.
cook. Yeah, to get the macros and calories in.
Like, yeah, since this is a Netflix live action, I am very skeptical that they're going to do a faithful adaptation of this. I'm very skeptical of it. Yeah.
Is this
Uh,
because Netflix track record for game to live action adaptation has not been good, aka Witcher?
the
it's
live
not a game
action one,
adaptation
yeah.
though.
By the way, did you
Bad,
heard
but it's
did you
bad.
heard Henry
Yeah, no,
Cavill is not coming back and Liam
yeah,
Hemsworth is
he's
playing?
leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Hemsworth.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
interesting.
Very much on
If
that.
they said it
Yeah.
wasn't animated, I would have been like, yeah, maybe, because Netflix game
Yeah,
to
right?
animation is amazing. All of it, almost all of it. Castlevania,
Oh,
what is it?
Castlevania.
Arcane.
Arcane. That's all I know.
Yeah, and some of the other stuff
Isn't
is more like just
Well,
okay at best.
I
Maybe
get
even
more like
Castlevania
well
is good.
Yeah.
they're doing two shows at the same time, the animated and the live action. So I don't know how they're gonna be different in terms of story. I'm pretty sure you guys can elaborate if you guys know what fits better for what animation, one for live action. But yeah,
Honestly, I would be a lot more positive. I'll be a lot more optimistic if it was the animation one. It's just
Yeah.
These are
Same.
underground monsters, by the way. This is how they look, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
why does it
Looking.
look like Killer Croc from Suicide Squad?
Yeah, they do.
Actually, yeah, that's a good comparison. They are kind
They
of like
really
Killer
do.
Croc.
They really do.
Yeah,
They really do.
yeah. I would be so pissed if they got Carmine. What's his name? Oh, what's her name? What's his name again?
What,
The third
Benjamin
brother of the
Carmine?
Carmine
Oh,
one. Yeah,
Clayton Carmine. Yeah.
Clayton Carmine. If they got him like to be like bad, I'll be so pissed.
Oh no, I'll be so pissed if they give him the what is it? The Paramount Master Chief thing, where they make him take off the helmet.
Oh
Maybe his
no.
entire armor.
Yeah. There's a whole
Uh,
family in the game. There's a whole family, the Carmine family, where they never took off their helmet, and each of the brothers die except the third one.
just too bad. The third one was too badass.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, yeah. I definitely would want to see an animated one more, just because of I think they can be more creative with the whole story, and I guess the how they can show the gore as well. I guess. I mean, Albert, like one of the game mechanic, the execution of it is that like the locust can rip out a a soldier's arm and then beat him to death with it. I don't think they'll be doing that in the live
Oh.
action.
Or it would look very janky if they do it in live action.
Yeah, you feel me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
I
Gears
guess
of War
so.
would work too much in a live action setting. Also, they will need to get a lot of buff men playing the Gears soldier.
Bunch of men on
Like
droids, basically. Yeah.
Pretty
Just
like
sure
Dave
pretty sure
Bautista,
there's a lot of that.
you know. I would want Dwayne. I think Dwayne Johnson can be in this. I don't want him to be the main character though.
he'll
Yeah,
definitely ask to be the main character if he was on board on it.
he can be like what's his name? General Ram. I think he'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Uh, like I can see Dwayne Johnson being like this man.
And
Hmm.
what do they have in common? They're both bald.
They're both bald. They're both big. All right, Katie asks Albert in the chat, is anyone attached to this? I don't think there's much
Can look
news
it
on
up.
it yet. I can
Yeah,
look it up right now, I guess.
I guess they're like
Uh,
directors
Gears of War
casting.
live action. Uh, I mean, if anyone's attached, I'm going to guess it's Dave Bautista, because he
Most likely.
appears.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Dave Bautista, the if like you see the main character's face here, Marcus Phoenix. All right, I can see kind of like no Dave. Yeah, I can see Dave Bautista pulling this off if he wants to. I don't think. Yeah, definitely. uh, yeah.
Okay, so for apparently it dates back to 2007, where there has been like people trying to adapt the game, never took off. Lots of people was attached to it to adapt the game into a film, blah blah blah. But the most recent one for Netflix, there hasn't been any people attached to it. We just note that it's like starting off fresh. Same with the animated series. There's nothing much known regarding anyone attached to it at the moment. Um, but previous attempt to adapt it, a lot of them involve writing a whole new story set in the universe.
You know, to know something funny? That's literally the background for the Halo TV series. They've been trying it for decades. It never worked. They finally got it, and it's shite.
So
well, well, you know what's good. Well,
I
if
think we
things
know
were
what's
to
gonna
go,
happen.
well,
Yeah.
you know, it's just a prediction, you know. But hey,
They, they like really they don't have to change much of the story. The story itself is already good. They just have to fill in the holes when in the game it's the gameplay. They just need to fill that hole in.
See,
well, I tell you this: if
when
if
has
this
there
if they made the game setting like our Earth, that's it. They lost. Immediate
Oh
loss.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's
when
like
has
no,
there been a video game adaptation where they're faithful to the video game story?
Cyberpunk. Oh, that's not like you said live action right now. None of it.
I don't think they have. Uncharted is totally new story.
Yeah.
Um,
Tomb Raider is also new.
I'll give you Tomb Raider is definitely you. I'll give you sort of, well, not even exactly. Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. They merged the first two games together apparently or something like that. But it's like sort of, but they still take liberties and love the story.
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu changed a lot of stuff, even though
Yep.
the main core is similar, but they changed a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't think they have they?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, interesting. Sonic definitely doesn't. I'm pretty sure Mario is not gonna do it.
So let's see. The most faithful video game movie adaptation. um,
What
1995,
Assassin's Creed? No.
Oh, this is quite different.
Mortal Kombat.
Is it not like the really bad Mortal Kombat?
Hey, it's a cult classic.
But too bad you will die. God, that's so stupid.
That line.
Yeah, yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know enough. I'm looking at these. I don't know enough about a lot of them to say if they're accurate or not. But like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Assassin's Creed was not accurate, right? Um, I don't know the lore of Warcraft. Monster Hunter was definitely accurate and
Oh, that
faithful,
was
right?
definitely
Well,
wrong.
that's definitely
So,
Not
yeah.
a
faith-
single way.
so faithful. Um,
All right, here. I'm looking at this list on screen, Ran. All right, so they have 1995 Mortal Kombat. They have that Dwayne Johnson movie Rampage. But
okay,
that,
Rampage
yeah,
doesn't have a
Rampage is-
plot.
exactly, Rampage, the game
It's
itself
an
doesn't have a
arcade
plot.
game.
Yeah. So no. Detective Pikachu. No. Well, Dead or Alive. I never played the game. All I know is the girls are
Isn't
in
that the one with
bikinis.
the bikinis and yeah?
Yeah, like the
what do you
martial
have
arts
from-
tournament thing.
Well, this is already not faithful adaptation. One of the girls wearing a T-shirt.
Well, that's not. Yeah, well, that's wrong. Well, that's completely wrong. It's wrong in every
Wow,
single way.
unreal.
How about this one? Warcraft. I've yet to see that.
I don't
yet.
know. I don't know the lore of Warcraft.
Warcraft is very confusing. I don't understand.
Okay. and
Warcraft,
last one's
like, no, that was terrible, and it was no,
okay.
no,
How about and last one they have is Assassin's Creed.
That was
I didn't watch it.
it was more or
Kel-
less the kind of like the
Kelvin
game,
watched
but
it.
like it's
I
completely
watched it.
different story. Story's completely
Yeah.
different off. Yeah.
So I guess they never did a faithful adaptation. Well,
Of live action.
live action. So yeah. Which you
Yeah.
know, I feel like if the story is good, they should just do it.
I think the argument with that is that people's gonna be like, well, if it's the same thing, then why don't you just play the game?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I
It's
guess
gonna end up
It's
being the
always
same.
it's always gonna come back to that.
Always gonna
Yeah.
come back to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Guess we'll see.
I don't have
But
much hope
seems
for the
like
live action one.
you're not excited for this at all.
I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a bit more optimistic in the animated one. That's for
The
sure.
animated one, yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, I should mention. Wait, yeah, I forgot. And also, like Halo, Gears of War is also a shooter game that is exclusive to Xbox
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
Microsoft. Yeah. Well, we know which path they're going down. Well, a clear one at least we can see. I'm not sure if they're going down in it yet. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, I have hopes for the animation one, not the live action
Yep.
one.
So yeah, pretty much on the same boat.
Yeah.
On this. Yeah. All right. So yeah, there you go. That's our thoughts on Gears of War. Honestly, man, like, it's a good game. Such a good game. Yeah. Well,
I believe
I don't
it.
know. Yeah. Yeah. Watch some of the cutscenes, I guess. Watch the whole cutscene. It's like 3 hours long, I think.
Watch our gameplay. It's like full 9 hours long.
I think it was 13 hours long. The
Yeah.
full,
I-
the
I-
full
isn't-
gameplay.
Isn't one of the thumbnails that you did, Calvin, made of like a pog face?
All
I
of
think
it has
them
pog
were
faces.
pog faces.
All of it has pog
I remember-
faces. Cause,
I remember that
'cause I
thumbnail.
didn't have any other faces of us, so well, pog.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, there you go. That's all the topics we have today. So Albert, is this
Yes.
it, or you have a topic?
I don't have.
Or
I
do we
mean,
just end it?
do you have any nonsense topic you want to discuss or no?
Not really.
Everyone thinking. I guess we did part of the topic in the beginning. All right, you know what? This is what I'll do. Last time I did national donut thing. I'm gonna look up what national holiday is today. What
Alright,
is
National
the-
holiday is today.
What is being celebrated today? What is so
Saturday.
special about today?
Saturday is
Wow,
very
Teguh,
special, isn't it?
great. Thank you. I didn't realize it was Saturday. This whole time I thought this was a Monday.
By the way, normally normally I was gonna buy that drink where you have to pop the cap. Very
Oh
stupid.
yeah, you said you're gonna do that. I forgot
Oh,
about
yeah?
that.
Yeah, but
Oh.
yeah, the reason I didn't do it is because when I went to Aeon, I was on my motorbike. I have nowhere to store it. I didn't bring a
Mouth.
bag. Oh, just like riding. Oh, oh. and then it just pops in my mouth.
Once I pull up the bottle, he is eternally in pop face mode.
Like,
Yeah,
okay,
and
so
also
I've
I don't know why 25,000 for a drink is a bit hefty,
It is a bit steep. Yeah.
but it is an import anyway. Oh well.
Yeah. All right. So Albert, what are we celebrating today?
there are several stuff. So apparently, it's chicken soup for the soul day.
For the
Chicken soup for the
soul?
what? For the
For the
soul.
soul. Yes.
Okay.
On your feet or
What?
soul?
Oh, SOUL. SOUL
okay.
soul.
Oh, that's soul.
I
Not
don't
the
think I
soul,
want
foot.
to. I don't think I want to have wet feet and
You don't want to dip
That's
your
chicken soup.
feet in
Chicken.
chicken soup. Are you kidding?
I don't think so.
You are lying. You are lying.
There is also National French Dip Day.
French
What's a
dip.
French dip?
What's a French
I'm
dip?
pretty sure I've
Yeah.
seen it, but what is
Uh,
I mean, like French fry, like the dip for the French fries.
I don't
No,
think
no,
that's
no. It's like
even
a
more
sauce.
specific.
It's like
It
Like
looks
sweet and
like a
sour.
gravy sauce, and you dip a whole baguette into it.
Can you share screen?
Hang on.
I've never dipped a baguette on a French dip.
Well, maybe you
I've
should.
never dipped a baguette.
Same. I've
I've-
never dipped a baguette.
Yeah.
I've never dipped. Straight up. I don't know.
Damn.
Look. You see,
I
it's all
never.
the
I
pictures.
never.
This man is brutal. He just took a chunk out of this and just double dipped. My God, what
Oh
a savage!
God.
I thought that
Hey,
was
maybe he's
coffee.
eating alone.
Well, he
Okay,
should be
sure.
eating alone in solitary with that attitude. But yeah, like this. Okay, this is what the French
Alright,
dip is. I
Mr.
guess. I don't
Bluebolt
know
has
what
spoken. Chicken soup good, French dip mid.
it's mid. All right, we don't need it. Wait, what is it? 2 cups of low
Alright.
sodium beef broth, cup of low sodium soy sauce. What is it? All low sodium, huh? So weak. So Worcestershire sauce.
It's a beef dip that's usually for a hot sandwich consisting of thinly sliced roast beef on a French roll or baguette.
Yeah, I'll take ranch over that.
Usually served with
Arby's.
usually served with Swiss cheese, onions, other stuff like that. So it's sort of like gravy, I guess.
Arby's.
Looks
Arby's.
kind of. I don't know why. It looks kind of.
It looks so dry.
Yeah. Is this what
Maybe that's
Dumbledore
why you
likes?
need to. Maybe that's why you need to dip it so it's not dry. I don't know.
Huh.
Are we
Alright.
allowed to show
dip-
this actually? Oh, hang on. Let me
dip
go
on the
back.
side.
Yeah.
I mean, just now in the picture, in the previous picture, there's a guy that's reviewing the sandwich. He looks very unenthusiastic about it, so maybe that's saying something.
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
he should dip
I guess-
himself.
I guess it is mid.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Albert, is that- is
chicken
that-
soup for the soul, National French Dip Day. There's also National Pizza with the Works, except anchovies day. I don't know what that means.
Oh, with the works means everything, like all the toppings.
So everything
What?
except anchovies.
Yes.
Okay.
I know that's what the term all the works means. With the works, I mean.
So you mean like all flavors put into one?
Yes. Yes.
So pineapples with tuna, with
yes.
Oh,
pepperoni,
that's disgusting.
with I don't know, some potatoes, I guess.
Well, okay. So I guess the question is, if you're only allowed to celebrate one of these, chicken soup for the soul, French dip, or pizza with the works except anchovies, you can only celebrate one of these. Which one would you celebrate?
The works easily.
Pizza.
I'll go with pizza.
Because you can combine literally everything
I'll
you
go
want
with
in
pizza.
there except anchovies. Why not anchovies? What's wrong with who has a who has a
wait,
gripe against
is that-
anchovies?
is that what Albert-
I've never had anchovies with pizza.
I've never had anchovies with pizza. I don't.
I never had anchovies. Period. It's like ikan teri, but not really. That's what I remembered.
It's a lot saltier.
lot saltier.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's not ikan teri. That's the thing.
No,
it's not.
I
It's
had
kinda, I
anchovies
say.
before.
It's like.
It's okay.
It's not what an anchovy pizza look
Yeah.
like. That it looks like an anus. I mean, I don't. This is the way
Wait,
they
what?
It's the way they formed anchovies around to look like a ring. So starfish, whatever.
I'm
not
looking
gonna
at it.
show
I'm looking at it now. It looks like the fish are swimming to the middle of the pizza.
right? But yeah, okay. Well, why not anchovies? I just don't understand that part. But oh well. Well, what? Okay, you know what? This is a good topic. What would you want on the works? Like, what's the top I mean, I know the works means like everything, but like, what's the
Pepperoni,
what's the
all the
combination
meats,
you want?
all the pepperoni, sausage is fine. Like the not the actual not the sausage, but like McDonald's sausage. Like the British sausage.
Right.
They do that
McDonald's
on
have
pizza.
sausages.
Yeah, on their sandwiches.
Oh,
They call it sausage
right.
Oh, you
for
mean the
breakfast.
McMuffins?
Yeah, the breakfast meals.
Oh,
Yeah, the
oh,
British
oh,
sausage.
okay.
Yeah. That so sausage, pepperoni, any bacon. If they have chicken, I don't mind, but probably not. That's already
Did
a
you
lot.
say did you say ew to Albert's choice, or was it the anchovies thing? I hope it was the anchovies
No,
thing. 'Cause Albert
I
would
don't.
look
I don't.
sounds
I don't
fine.
mind. I don't mind mushrooms. Spinach is nice, but yeah, I like that.
Okay, but what's
And
a
and onions as well, and not onions, actually peppers.
okay? All right, that's pretty good.
Thin crust.
How about the what sort
Silence.
of pizza topping would you like? All right, your pizza topping is like kind of adorable, Albert. It's mostly meat lovers, but a bit more.
Adorable. Never heard anyone describe a
Normal,
pizza.
normal.
Oh, I
Normal.
thought you said. I thought you said
It's a
adorable. I'm
bit-
like.
I said a bit normal. Jeez.
I was like, I've never heard anyone describe pizza as adorable, but I'll take it.
What is an adorable pizza supposed to be? Huh? Like frosted cake? No, that's just cake. No.
Sprinkles.
What would you like? No, you cannot say 556 NATO rounds as a topping.
Hey man, think of all the calories in that.
Yeah. How many calories is that? I don't. I can't be bothered to calculate it.
I don't know, but like, I will say I do like pineapple pizza, but more than that though, this reminds me of like the Domino's in Japan's like in Japan they have like these limited like time pizzas, and some of them have been surprisingly good. The one Kelvin and I had, I'm just gonna wait till Kelvin comes. Okay, no, he's back. The one Kelvin and I had back when we were like together in Hokkaido, the surprisingly good beef and like wasabi pizza.
Oh yeah.
That was surprisingly good. I want that. I remember
Wasabi on
Show
pizza?
Huh? Yeah?
What?
Yeah, man. Wasabi is
How
good.
much?
It's
Like
good.
a lot of wasabi on pizza.
No,
or
it
just
doesn't like not to the point that it hurts your like nose. It's just for the flavor kind of thing.
It's just like a bit of it, kind of like a pinch of wasabi, just like tingles.
Hmm
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one that I really like that I ordered several times when it was in season in summer was basically fish and chips pizza. It had fish, it had chips,
Alrighty, you mentioned this.
and
Yeah.
it had tartar sauce on it. And it had like lemon slices like grilled on the pizza as well. That was really good.
I'll say this. I think that sounds good. I like the fish and the tartar sauce on a pizza. I think the chips is a little bit overkill because that's too much. That's like double carbs. You got the bread and you got the chips.
But Teguh does not care about the carbs he intakes. He just eats.
If it tastes good, I eat it. I don't care if it's a salad or if it's like a deep fried burger.
But Teguh, this has
If
5,000
good.
calories. Good.
Okay, I'm trying to see. I'm trying
But
to
it
like
tastes good.
picture. I'm trying to like picture how the chips would align on a pizza.
Oh no,
Like
it's just potato
anchovies.
wedges. It's just potato
you did
wedges.
that.
and
You just
like,
eat it directly. Okay.
Okay.
not even wedges. I think you just like slice the potatoes thinly and just like roast it on the pizza.
I know exactly what pizza the works combination I'd have. I'll just combine the two favorite flavors from Pizza Hut. Melt and the cheeseburger. Makes sense, but I'm gonna eat it.
The what?
The melt and the cheeseburger flavored one. So me and Kelvin had in the last few
Are
months.
these
I
new?
guess.
I don't remember
They're
these.
not new. Tuna melt has been around since like the dawn of humanity.
Yeah.
The cheeseburger is a bit new, but it's not that new. It's
Dude,
been around for like
I
some
would
years.
give me any pizzas, pineapple on it, whatever. I don't care. As long as it's cheesy
Pineapple on
bite,
pizza. I like
I'm
pineapple on
eating
pizza.
it.
So long as the end is a cheesy
I-
bite, you can have like I don't know, a rotary gear or pizza.
I'll say
topping.
this. Cheesy bite is overrated.
Oh,
It's
you do.
not that good. It's not that cheesy bite is not that good.
Cheesy bite is okay. You know what makes it good? The dip.
Yeah, the dip. It's the dip that makes it
What
good.
if
What's the
what if
dip?
you what if it's French dip that you were given?
You want to French?
Ew.
Well,
No,
that's
actually.
no, that's definitely not French dip, Albert. What? I
No,
wouldn't
no,
want
no.
What
French dip.
what if
No,
what
no.
if it is?
If you have French dip, would you dip a cheesy bite into a French dip? And not to mention this, the outside viewers even know what the fuck a cheesy bite is.
Let me show a cheesy bite because I don't think that's in US.
No, it's Indonesia only.
It's Indonesia only,
right?
right?
Let
Yeah.
me share it. Yeah, let me
So,
present.
like, no, if I don't get the dip with the cheesy bite, I'll get the stuffed crust with the cheese in it. That's
Yes.
what a cheesy bite is,
So
everyone
you
outside
American
US.
viewers, this is a cheesy bite. You pick this up, you dip it in there, and then you just sorry.
It's okay, Ariq. It's okay, Ariq. It tends to happen when you eat it.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot what happens. What happens next? It's just that.
You dip it, you
Ariq
put it in your
just
mouth,
blacked
and
out.
you're in
Yeah.
a different plane of existence for like a
Yeah.
split
I was
second.
in a completely. Wait, what is this? Chicken sausage and mozzarella. So there's a sausage in this one. Okay, I didn't know
I
Oh,
think
you
the
guys-
normal one doesn't.
Yeah, normal one
Normal one
doesn't. I mean,
doesn't.
the normal one doesn't. Yeah, normal one's just cheese
Oh.
inside there.
Yeah, and that's
Like,
Yeah.
that is ranch sauce, right?
is it? I don't know,
No?
honestly.
What this? This no. Ranch isn't. It's ranch white. I didn't know.
I think it-
Ranch is
isn't
white. Yeah.
isn't it tartar sauce?
No, it's not tartar sauce.
No, that's not tartar sauce.
That's
That's-
ranch
that-
sauce.
That is not ranch. That is not ranch.
the-
I don't know what
the-
that is.
The dip and the
Ao
cheesy
is
bite. I
is
think
that
it's
aioli?
It does look
No.
like ranch sauce. Oh, but I
that-
don't know what it
That
is.
is that's not. It's it.
It doesn't.
I don't-
Should I don't think the taste is like that.
I don't think the taste is the same. I don't know what ranch
Yeah.
sauce tastes like.
The cheesy bite dip tastes
It
more
does not
kind
taste
of like
like
a
ranch.
sour. Was it a sour onion cream thing?
Oh,
I
sour
don't
cream and
know, or-
onion. Oh, it
sour
might
cream
it
and
could be
onion
a
cream?
sour cream and onion kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a sour cream and
tastes
onion.
like
It's
that.
more like yeah.
Yeah, in a dip and oh god, it's so
What
good.
is this cheesy
Okay.
bites dip into more cheese? What the? Ooh.
Yeah, no, dude, don't change the dip. like
Change the dip.
like if I were a tour guide bringing people to Indonesia, like screw all traditional food. I'm bringing them to eat this cheesy
Well, to
bite.
be fair, Lo, this is only like an Indonesian thing, so it is a traditional
That is
food
true.
by
It is
definition.
traditional food.
By definition, it is a traditional food of
You
Indonesia.
you guys have never had deep dish, right?
Yeah, no,
No.
the beats the Chicago one,
No.
the chicken.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah,
I
The
know
yeah,
what
yeah.
it
thick one.
is.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's pretty good.
It's too thick, man. It's like
It's-
eating a whole baguette.
Fair, but
Pie, basically.
it's pretty. It's pretty much lasagna, but it's a pizza.
Yeah, it's pretty much
But
lasagna.
I've had like
I want lasagna.
I've had like a deep dish, but that's not very thick. So it's more like a regular
So
pizza.
it's a
that's-
shallow dish.
It's a
Shallow dish.
Imagine a regular pizza, but with like the crust of like a pie, and the thickness level is like regular deep dish can be like that thick, like it can be that thick. But the one that I found is like sort of like that thick, which is still better. So it's still like not that bad, but the crust is like a pie crust.
That's a normal pizza.
It's just a normal pizza.
Pizza Hut,
That's
yeah.
a little bit thicker.
That's just
That's a
like
pan pizza.
give me extra cheese.
Yeah.
Meat. By the way, I have to show you guys a picture of this. I remember when I went to Iowa, there's this restaurant called Fong's Pizza that is a tiki restaurant, but also a pizza place, and they make the weirdest fucking pizza. And when I tell you this, you guys are gonna be like, "That sounds disgusting." That's my reaction too, but it was good. It's a crab rangoon pizza.
What?
What's crab rangoon?
I've never had.
Oh,
crab
I forgot.
rangoon. I've only heard of
I
it.
forgot that's an American thing.
Is this like one of? Is this like
It's
the
a-
one
it's a
episode of
Chinese
Krusty
dish.
Krab when they sell pizza?
So crab rangoon, I'm gonna change
No?
crab
Okay.
rangoon first, I guess. Crab rangoon is basically like that. It's supposed to be like a Asian dish, but I think I'm pretty sure it's American made. And what's inside it is basically like it's like crab rangoon puffs, cheese. It's like cheese and like crab sticks pieces mixed together inside it in like a
thought-
deep fried dough kind of way.
I can imagine that working.
I thought this is called pocket pizza or something like that, or is that a different thing?
It's not a pizza. It's just a crab rangoon. Like that's the filling. It's like cheese, and like with crab piece. But anyway, this is the pizza that I took a photo of when I was in Fong's Pizza. Um, and it might be one of my favorite pizza I've ever had.
Is
It's
That is
so
amazing.
weird,
sweet
right?
chili sauce on that?
It is with chili sauce.
Why is it so messy?
It's sweet chili
Yeah,
sauce,
it's
and
really
there's
messy though.
it's so messy to
Yeah.
eat. That's like the deep fried, like the what do you call that?
This doesn't look appetizing. Not
It
gonna
doesn't,
lie.
right? It
It
doesn't,
doesn't,
but
yeah, but
it tastes good. I don't know how it works. And in the bottom there you cannot see it, but that's an orange chicken pizza.
orange
So,
chicken. So the orange and the chicken, are they separate, or are they like, is it chicken?
okay, orange
No,
chicken is not
it's
orange chicken is not a thing. Orange chicken
Oh,
is basically like it's like chicken
Panda
nugget.
Express thing.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a chicken nugget, but I don't even know what the sauce is for orange chicken.
It's not orange.
It's not orange. It's something. I don't know what it is.
Is it
Um,
orange? Is it something orange?
it makes it look orange, but it's nothing to
The
do with
color is
orange.
orange, but it's not orange.
No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about the color, not the fruit.
Yeah, the color is orange.
Okay, so
Yeah, I was
Teguh have had it.
No, I've never had it. I've just seen Binging with Babish make it.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to look what the sauce is. It's sort of soy sauce, I guess, in a way. Apparently, it's made of orange juice, sugar, rice vinegar, soy sauce, fresh ginger, minced garlic, red chili flakes, corn. That
Yeah,
doesn't
but I
sound
hear
right.
I hear the one in Panda Express doesn't actually use orange juice.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, they made that, and I was looking at the website just now and seeing their menus. It's insane. They got a ramen pizza. They
What?
got a Thai chicken pizza, a Polynesian pizza, General Tso's chicken pizza, Kung Pao chicken pizza, um, mac and cheese pizza, street taco
Ooh.
pizza, a meatzilla
I'll
pizza,
take
which is
the
just like
I'll take the
insane.
mac and cheese pizza.
That's a cheeseburger pizza we had.
Well, no, I mean, mac and cheese is even just more cheesier and less meat,
I guess
probably.
Avocado Rangoon pizza, but yeah, that's like some of these stuff is like
Why does
wild stuff.
this topping, why does it make me feel like I want to compete against it? I don't know, like it makes me want to make like a pizza with a bubur ayam topping or some shit.
Oh my god. Actually, I want to read the ingredient for the ramen pizza because that one doesn't make sense. So they have their signature sauce, ramen noodles, edamame, mushroom, water chestnuts, red onion, mozzarella cheese, topped with fresh cilantro and crushed peanuts. What the fuck? I
All I
cannot
know is
imagine
that
ramen on pizza.
Ramen on pizza
no.
sounds.
I searched on Google. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, that's a weird.
All I know, Indonesia got one of the most creative crust ideas in Pizza Huts, at least.
cheesy
Basically, yeah.
bites.
No, they got cheesy bites. At one point, they have a curry puff crust,
That's
and
the
then they have
ramen
a
pizza.
Yeah.
and they have a dim sum.
Dim sum crust. They have a
They have
dim
a
sum
dim
crust.
sum crust.
Wait, what the
Did you
hell
know
is
that one?
what's
Dude,
the wait?
Here.
What kind of dim sum is the crust?
Let me
I'll
show you.
By the
show
way,
you.
this
Let
is
me show you.
Yeah,
I'm showing a
yeah.
I'm
picture
more
of
offended by the Fruit Loops.
I'm showing a picture of Fruit Loops pizza. That sounds disgusting.
I am
Yeah.
no, God.
And the ramen
Um,
pizza also doesn't look that great. It
that
looks so
doesn't look good.
dry.
I don't know why, but like the what is it, the Fruit Loops pizza? I don't know why, but I think it might be good as a snack, and if it's like
As a
cooked in a
dessert.
different, yeah, as a dessert,
Yeah.
maybe it's cooked in a different way, not the traditional pizza way. Maybe it's more
Dude,
like
the-
I don't know, like a cake or
the-
some shit.
The Fruit Loops one got the same energy as that is that one diabetes food in our school that time. You know,
Oh, the deep fried Oreos
the deep
with
fried
condensed
Oreo with
milk.
condensed
Okay,
milk.
that's a
and
thing though. That's an actual
sprinkles.
thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's like our school allow that, but they don't allow drinks.
They allowed it for
Wait,
some time,
really?
and then they eventually
They don't
removed it.
allow like tea or anything. I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, they ban all like drinks that you can buy from the counter because yeah.
You know, but I think eventually it kind of reverted in a way like we can buy drinks, but
Yeah.
not that, which is good
Yeah.
because that thing gave
Good.
me a heart attack like twice. But
Alright, by
it's
the way, here
delicious though.
I'm gonna show the Pizza Hut curry puff crust first. All right. So here, there's at one point this happens. It actually tastes pretty good.
Wait, what's in it?
Curry.
Chicken
Curry?
and potato. Chicken and potato with I don't know, some sauce in it.
So it's not actual. It's not actual curry.
Well, what image is that? That's
A
like
curry sauce, I guess, Albert.
that
Cause
image
like
is like 60% crust and 40%
No,
pizza.
dude, alright.
Yeah?
I did order it. It did came out like this.
It did came like this.
It did came out like this. But dude, I swear to God, the crust, the curry puff crust, actually tastes good. Actually tastes good with the pizzas. Yeah, so a surprise one there. Uh, and then what else is there? There's this one as well at one point, but I think this is also in US. I think at one point. I don't know, a meatball crust thing.
I have seen that, but I've never tried.
Yeah, and then here the dim sum one.
Dim sum
There's
kind
a
of looks
dim
like that,
sum,
but a lot more
but dim
cursed.
sum. This is the dim sum crust on,
What the hell?
on Pizza Hut. In
How do you eat that
Indonesia's
with the
Pizza Hut.
pizza?
You eat it separately, kind of thing, you know? You finish eating the pizza, then you eat the dim sum for extra health. Yeah. Yeah, Bert.
So you've had this
Uh,
before?
I had this.
Verdict?
Yeah. It's okay. The curry puff one is better. Yeah.
This is wild.
Yeah, I see. They have Pizza Hut Indonesia crust. Like
All the
the
crust they have. They only have like the basic ones in the.
they have they have the I don't know. Okay, wait, no. I'm just
That's just
looking
normal.
through it, or this is a normal one.
We should probably wrap up soon. By the way, we've gone
Yeah.
all so off track.
We've gone 3 hours.
We're just going through pizzas now.
Let me just hot dog. Oh, that's normal. Yeah. What's this? Shrimp cheese? I don't think we had this before. I don't think it's a thing anymore.
Cheese.
Yeah, you can see the shrimp here. It's a cheesy bite with shrimp.
Damn.
What is this?
There's no crust
There's
on
no
it.
crust.
What is this?
Oh my
That
god!
is not a crust.
It's like sandwich.
Just say so. Just say pizza with no crust.
It's like those pizza bread that's like on Bread Talk or something.
Yeah.
With Indonesian chain restaurant, like bakery.
They changed the
Yeah.
name, by the way. You know, it's no longer Bread Talk.
Really?
Yeah, it's now Mako. That's the name of the.
That's less fun.
Yeah. But yeah, you know that's some crazy crust from Indonesia's Pizza Hut. That's why Indonesia's Pizza Hut is thriving, unlike in the US.
Hut is dying everywhere except here. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Mr. Bluebolt here. We need a food review show.
We're only doing this
I-
because we're going off track.
I like the name, the Council Chow.
Council chow.
Council chow.
We chow down.
And I'm trying to lose weight this whole time. You can't just make me go back up again, bro. Work so hard.
It's nonsense. November is just going to be food every
Become
week.
food November.
It's just
Unless
food
you have better
every-
top. Unless you have better top.
Oh, I was supposed to respond to this. Yeah, according to Google, it's Father's Day in Indonesia. Well, my dad just left me. He literally went to Bandung. I'm home alone.
Oh,
So
He doesn't want to
no-
spend time with you in that one.
yeah. So like, oh well. just
that
stop
always
me.
that's always weird to me whenever, because I'm pretty sure Mother's Day and Father's Day is different, like internationally and Indonesia. That always weirds me out.
Yeah.
Trying to remember the
Oh,
dates and
weird.
everything. It was like, so I celebrate Father's Day and Mother's Day twice a year. I'm trying to figure it out.
I guess so.
I guess there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
it, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we should wrap it up. We. All right. So Teguh, why don't you go ahead? No, Ariq first, right? No, Ariq first. Ariq, you go first.
Find me on Instagram, Ariq Andria. On what's that? Letterbox. I have to wait for the thing to scroll. Letterbox. Tricky do.
Yeah, there you go. Teguh.
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter. Instagram at TG2339 and on Twitter at Tegidu. Without
Right,
the blue
yeah.
check mark.
Oh right, yeah. I heard
Oh, I think
Twitter's
they're-
going to
they're-
crap right now with all this
Oh, it's going to
verified
hell.
thing. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't fact checked it, but I heard like one company, like the one who
Oh, the stock's
licenses
gone down or
insulin,
something.
like the stock
Yeah,
went down
yeah,
like
yeah.
90%.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever did that is getting sued though, for sure.
Yeah.
Like impersonation.
Apparently, Tumblr is also doing the same thing for Twitter, where they're gonna, if they want, you can get verified for a bit
Yeah.
for a payment. But yeah. I mean, no
Man.
one uses Tumblr
Yeah.
anymore. So
Uh, Twitter is a weird place. All right, yeah, and you guys can find me, Kelvin, on Instagram at KYA27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. Albert.
yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Wiradharma. Again, if you chime in late on the live broadcast, if you I talk about my experience with the concert. If you want to see a lot of highlights, check out my Instagram. I guess TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. I post a lot of stuff there, so check those out. And find me on my Letterboxd Joe Movies, as well as this YouTube channel, while it's still called Joe Movies. Find it there. That's where we go live. Again, going forward until whenever daylight saving change, or it doesn't change, I don't know anymore. It will be at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And yeah, so I mean, I'm Central Time, so it's 8:30 for me, but otherwise 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. This is standard time
Cool.
zone.
If we don't say anything about the time, it's our usual time, I guess, right? Yeah,
Well, I don't even know what our usual time is anymore.
right. That's true.
I don't know anymore, dude. But yeah, that's that. So 9:30 a.m. Eastern. That's a standard point. But otherwise, find us on the social medias for Councilmen at Councilmen Show on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and you can send us an email at councilmenshow@gmail.com. And you can find our podcast wherever you listen to it, on audio, on any platform really, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Castbox, wherever. Leave a review, subscribe. Even if you're watching on the YouTube, help us out. Go to the your local whatever podcast that you app that you use, and just subscribe to us there. It helps us out.
Local podcast app.
Local
What?
local go to your local podcast station. Like there's a post office, but it's for podcasts. You gotta go there to get the daily podcast. We deliver
As
it
you
to the
do.
post. We deliver it to the podcast station. It's a hard copy. You gotta put it in like a cassette disc.
It's like you need a gramophone to listen to it.
We it's okay. We're also selling our podcast on vinyl. It's only $80 per episode, so you can check that out.
You want the classic cuts, the classic episodes. The vinyl.
Uncuts is longer than the usual. It's like 5 hours per episode. Is vinyl. It's not gonna break down. Trust us. So,
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, don't forget we got merch, I guess, on tpublic.com. Yeah.
yeah, the
There's that.
classic merch.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Yeah.
there.
All right. So I guess with this long episode, the councilman has spoken. I'm tired. But yeah, I guess who's clapping cheeks? And then this episode is a certified platinum.